Okay, welcome back everybody to what I believe is session 24. I haven't uploaded the last session at this point of recording. That's because my computer, I have to repair my Windows, and we might end up losing that last video. So, if everybody,
No!
yeah, would everybody please go ahead and roll a recap and that'll be a good recap because there is a possibility. Hopefully, I can recover it.
I was under the impression that the video was already up.
Is it already up?
I believe so.
Actually, it is up, yeah.
Are you guys sure?
Yeah.
Oh,
Huzzah!
thank God. Oh, so I think it's 23 then, right? Because was the last one 22?
I got you, just give me a sec. I got it, Jack.
I think I tied for lowest. Oh, wait, no, Finacrio. Okay.
Let me go check here.
Yeah, 23's up. Let's see what this is.
If it's the one where you guys fought in the alley, I believe. Or if it ends with you guys chasing Vex.
No, that one's definitely uploaded.
It ends with us chasing Vex.
Hey!
Get to the end.
Thank God. Okay, now I don't feel bad at all. Oh, if I have to reformat Windows, my drive now, I'm not going to be angry. Because oh, thank God. Okay, cool. So, it looks like the person who rolled the lowest was you, Finacrio. Would you mind giving us a recap of last session? And before that, would everybody please go add a destiny point to their character sheet?
How many are we allowed to have again?
You should only have a maximum of 3. I think I listed it on your guys' sheets.
So what if you already have max?
Yeah.
If you had max, then well, if the people who reached out to me and actually made their magic items,
I need to do that.
So maybe after the session, you guys. I think the only person that did all of them, I believe, was Karma.
What can I say?
She was on
Constantly exceeding expectations.
What about like if we have max like right now?
If you have max right now, you go. If you have max right now, you go down to 3. Like 3 is the absolute. Like there will, and I 1000% agree. Zammy nuking my witch queen.
No, I mean like, what if we have 3 right now? Do we just not get a destiny point?
Yes.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Like you could donate a destiny point to someone who's poorer than you.
Yeah, can I do that? Can I do that? Oh, that says.
Everybody. So let this be a lesson. Like spend your you should think about this. Every single session you should spend 1 destiny point at least, unless you're really low. And I like this a lot more because it actually it makes you actually use them and you just don't hoard them.
Yeah.
And you spend 5 in a session to get the worst outcome.
Jack, save your destiny points. Also, Jack, use your destiny points.
Yeah.
Using them regardless.
Well, it's not like you guys haven't done well without them, so now you'll only do even better. Okay.
No, now I'm going to suffer constantly.
So Zammy, you got the recap roll. Would you mind recapping last session?
Oh, stuff happened a month ago. So I believe.
Does anybody want to help him?
Oh no! This is gonna be great. I believe.
Yeah, we were actually discussing this earlier.
Yeah, we prepped.
Oh damn.
We prepared.
Study group.
We started the session off. I believe, with Finacrio having a dream.
Indeed.
And Finacrio, what happened in the dream is that he woke up in this kind of cavern, and there was this very soft, feminine voice in his ear, tempting him to kind of go towards it. And then we started hearing banging and crashing, and at the same time, that voice is going, "Come towards the sound." Finacrio did not go towards that sound. He ran in the opposite direction. And it was this kind of weird chase scene where he was running away from this voice. And then another voice interjected that kind of sounded like all these different voices speaking at the same time, and it was dark and raspy, and it was telling him to run away from that soft feminine voice, and he followed it, But he eventually encountered this big, disgusting creature who was the source of that feminine voice. And he woke up to him shedding his exoskeleton. There was blood and goop and gush everywhere, and he was
nasty.
screaming. He was freaking out. He woke up Dipper. He woke up basically everyone in the whole tavern, and he was trying to dig into the ground, trying to get away. He was just freaking out, and then he passed out. Then
started eating your stuff.
After like only a couple minutes, Finocchio woke up. He didn't have any recollection of him freaking out. And him, Dipper, were cleaning up the mess with Finocchio's Uniwako, which is what it's called, the process of molting the exoskeleton, cleaning it up. He took a bath, and then Randy drank his bath water, which
I'm sorry,
was
bath soup?
traumatizing.
It was more of a bath soup.
Yes, bath soup. Because after he washed the all the guck off of him, the
Hold
water
on 1 second.
turned.
Hey Jake, can you talk for me real quick? Oh, Jake is Jake really quiet for anybody else?
Yeah.
Jake, yeah. I only realized it because Jake right now is at my house. You're fine, Sammy. You can continue. I just want to let you know, Jake.
You better fix it.
Is that better?
That is better.
Yeah, I don't know why I have to do that. It's to reset what is accepting my mic.
You're good. Okay, Finocchio.
And
continue.
Randy drank the bath soup. And I believe Uhtred and Dipper went out to meet with Karma, because she left in the middle of the night towards the Weeping Anvil with Kilroy. And on the way to there, they encountered these people who carry the mark of Aman, and they attempted to murder, or like kind of like paralyze, kind of paralyze. Yeah, basically, I would say paralyze these two Angelkin children. And they got into a whole fight. People died. They almost died. And they got the guard and Inquisition to come over. They saved, or they took the huge hunk of metal out of the Angelkin children's head, and they just came back like nothing really happened. And so they went to the Weeping Anvil. They got Vex and Kilroy, I believe, and went back to the tavern. And then I don't remember what necessarily happened in the tavern.
We got Karma and Kilroy, and then we came back, and then Vex was there, and then somehow Dip, or was it you that was like talking about like how Vex was like snuggling up with Kilroy too, or like
yeah,
Kilroy too.
Yeah, that was me.
Man, I guess Karma, you may take it away since this was your pace of resistance.
Yes, I was choke slammed up against the wall, fulfilled every desire I ever had in that instant, and she ended up storming out. Kilroy had a seizure and then immediately got up and ran after Vex. Sirius was able to see Vex turn a corner and chased after her as well. And when Karma ran after Kilroy, who was running after Vex, Dipper and Finocchio followed, and so did Uhtred.
Can we not call them seizures? Can we just call it Kilroy's system resetting?
He had to
rebooting.
He's rebooting.
Okay, that was a freaking awesome recap. So Finocchio, if you can gain a destiny point. If you can't, then just thank you guys for
You're so kind.
Thank you for doing that.
Oh. I don't like this new system. I enjoyed having copious amount of destiny
I
points.
know, you guys are less safe
This
now.
is no different for me because I never had a copious
Yeah,
amount of
Jake,
destiny
like,
points.
Jake
Yeah, because you
shorted.
spend them like crazy.
I have to. I don't have magic like you guys.
Well, Jack is always like, "Oh, spend your destiny points on things that are important." Well, and now he's
Hey.
like, "Oh, you guys should have spent your destiny points. How am I supposed to spend them on things that are important?"
Don't worry,
Hey, you know what's important?
there
is
will be important things.
redoing a destiny roll to get a worse outcome.
Oh,
That is-
Jake, by the way, they changed that rule. You can't reroll destinies anymore.
I know. I saw that.
Ugh.
So you literally did
I
it
went out in a
right
blaze of
before.
glory.
It should also be noted, I don't believe last session, I think, have we played since we redid all the skills?
No.
No.
So
No.
just so everyone
No.
online who's watching, if you see some new skills like general knowledge, endurance, and that kind of stuff pop up, the new Cogent rule set is out, and I really love it. It adds a bunch of cool new stuff, but a lot of the ways that the rules work, well, not really, but like nice quality of life improvements, new skills and stuff. So if you guys are interested, go over to cogentroleplay.com and go check that out. This is the system we play, we love it, but go over there if you want to see kind of more of the ins and outs. But besides that, let's get going. I believe you guys find yourselves on the streets of Redwall. It is, I believe, still relatively early in the morning, and you guys have just burst out of the Ellis Tavern, and I believe all of you are chasing Vex, led by Sirius, I believe, because I think Sirius saw where she went, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh boy.
So,
And so did Wesley.
so as you
You
guys
smelled
burst out, you guys see that the entire street is just flooded with people. You can see lots of people begin walking, like as you guys kind of burst out, and as like going back, as Vex begins like climbing these steps outside, you see a bunch of people flooding towards Ella's Tavern. Like there's a copious amount of people on the streets, and all of them are wearing, or majority of them are wearing these masks. And these masks are all, it's almost comical. It's this like big, super well-defined, like chiseled chin, this kind of golden hair, and this gigantic smile. And you guys that actually met him recognize this is the face of Booker Twins. And all these people around are wearing these masks of him. And you can see people on the street corners who appear to be... Actually, can everyone here make me a general knowledge check?
Let me go figure out what I have to roll.
6.
Hey, Jack, I got a question.
Yeah, what's
or
up?
narrator, excuse me. Would this roll be impacted by my injury?
Yes, everything is impacted by the injury. Okay, you got it. So anybody that got a... Oh, let's see here. Did everybody roll? Okay. Anybody who got a 2, you would realize that these people are handing out these masks. They wear like a very formal attire, and they appear to be royal servants. So the Empire of Angland, they have all of these servants that are basically like their errand boys. They'll do whatever they need. They're not one thing in particular, but they'll be couriers. They'll do whatever they need. And they're standing on these street corners, and they have these big crates beside them, these masks, and they're handing them all out. And on the street, as you guys look up and down, you guys see like there's like a little puppet thing going on where like it looks like a reenactment of the fight between Booker and the Harvester. You see various priests of the Church of the Bright Lord standing on street corners, and they're proclaiming. Here, I'll even in the words of the Bright Lord, thou shalt indulge and consume of the world which I've created. Enjoy the festival, my children. The Bright Lord, yada yada. And so everyone's talking, and the streets are just flooded. So as you see Vex run off down the corner, you can just see the amount of bodies between you and her, and so you're gonna have to like push between people and stuff. There's kind of a general flow of this traffic in the streets, and a lot of it you can tell, for those of you that have been in Redguard for a while, it all seems to be kind of heading towards Serrana Square as this flow of people kind of. There's some people going the opposite directions, of course, hitting up bars and taverns, but besides that, most of the people are converging, it seems like.
Okay. Can we sort of try and navigate with the flow of traffic to kind of get to Vex quicker, or is she sort of not going in a way that we can kind of keep up?
You could totally keep up. You just because you see her loop around because she's got a little bit of head start from you guys. You could, if you wanted to, use like parkour and like go up the actual like buildings and stuff. If you really wanted to, that is an option. If you're just trying to push through people, so you can either kind of accept however fast it's gonna go and just kind of go along with the traffic. You could do some parkour.
If I get up with Sirius and start telling people to move out of the way, official guard business, do they move?
They give me a general knowledge check. That'll be a level 2. Yeah, so you would know that. So you're wearing a cadet uniform. It would probably work, but then again, like you're not wearing you don't look like a guard right now. Like you have this big bandaged arm, which that actually might help. That might help a little bit. But in general, like you would assume with people that actually live in Redwall, they would probably move. But a lot of these foreigners and stuff, they might like kind of be like, who gives a shit about this kid?
Well, I'm gonna push up, kind of look at Sirius and go, well, let's try to push our way through. And I start, like if someone's like giving us a hard time, we'll be like, move out of the way, official guard business kind of thing, and kind of like use that to try to push past as many people as we can.
As you're saying this, the pure amount of volume of this chatter, of this crowd moving, you can barely hear your own voice over top of it. Like, and actually, maybe I can get some better audio here, but let's do, is there like a festival? There's not like a festival.
It's mostly for people that are like right in front of us, if that makes sense. I'm trying to like completely.
Yeah, but you would literally only be able to like. It's just like it is crammed packed. So go ahead and make me a persuasion check.
Ooh.
This will be a level 2. This will be an uncommon.
Can you play multiple music tracks at once in Tailspire? Because maybe you could play this same track over it.
I cannot. I will not make this, my friends.
Oof.
Oh god. So, okay, we should probably address the elephant in the room. So, Uhtred, Jake, do you really have like? Because you have a level 2, right?
Yeah.
And wow. You sure the numbers are right on that?
I don't have anything in persuasion.
Wow. So we should point out the fact, by the way, because like when Uhtred came in, so Uhtred, is it your left arm or your right arm? I forget.
It is my left arm.
Okay. Uhtred's left arm, which has been shoddily bandaged by somebody who is not quite as finessed as Felix may be. Uhtred is like stumbling, like he's like, you just see like he just seems drained at the moment. You just kind of look tired, Uhtred, as you're kind of going around and you're kind of pushing up behind people, going, move aside, official guard business. As the pain of your cut in your
100% limp.
Oh shit. So yeah, Uhtred,
yeah.
you kind of, and does anybody follow him into the crowd?
I'm following behind him. Sirius noticed that, like, yeah. Oh, okay.
So hold on.
Yeah, so Sirius might notice that Uhtred's kind of wounded. Might stop him.
Here, we'll do.
Put his hand on his shoulder.
What shoulder?
Not the one that's damaged.
I'm assuming everybody else is just following at this point.
I'm gonna kind of like turn. Serious.
Uhtred, are you sure you're okay? We are kind of chasing after someone.
Yeah, let's keep going. As I'm just like thinking straight.
So as you guys kind of converge into the flow of, and actually, what I'll have, Jake, as because this is what Felix would do. So Felix kind of before you guys I don't know. I guess Felix would say, "Uhtred, stop for a second," and he's gonna gesture over to an alleyway off to the side.
I'm gonna kind of judge that if you're trying to catch up to Vex, you probably don't really have the time to stop.
It's up to you. It's your choice.
I'm gonna look at it and go, we don't have time to stop. We gotta keep going. And then look at Sirius, kind of like nodding at him to take the lead.
But Uhtred, there's always time for healthcare. So
Sirius will keep going.
He looks defeated, kind of just sighs and goes, "Oh, that's so Uhtred," and then he's gonna begin to follow you guys in the crowd. So 1 second, let me change the map here. As you guys begin to converge, here it is.
Damn, man. Excited.
Hold on 1 second here. Let me grab you guys. And I haven't done Tailspire in a minute. How do I drag you guys to this board? Players, summon to this board. Okay, let me drag everybody out.
God.
Yes.
Oh, that is a square, and that is a giant dude on a statue.
Exactly.
I like it. Giant statue man.
I did it. This is what I
There's
was...
Did it again.
People here.
The other week when, Jake, I think I told somebody, I'm like, oh, I figured out the maximum amount of player or entities you can place in a Tailspire map, and this is why.
I have no fire yet.
Oh, okay. Now I see the people. They took a second to load in, actually.
Yeah, it probably will.
This is an empty square.
Oh, so that must have sounded really funny. Okay. Finacrio, Dipper, Karma, Sirius, Uhtred. I placed Felix, and I think we're missing your boy Kilroy.
And Vex.
Oh, is Kilroy like way behind us? Like, what's going on?
Oh,
with
that's
him?
a good point. In the confusion, I'm gonna roll for Kilroy here.
Oh no.
What would that even be? Okay.
If Kilroy
roll
rolls,
maybe.
can Finacrio roll as well? Because I think he would be pretty overwhelmed and kind of confused by the whole situation. Because he in character also doesn't know why we're all chasing.
Okay, I want everybody here who, like, if you can justify narratively that maybe, like, because, like, if you guys aren't holding hands, there is a chance that many of you might get separated. So,
Dipper is still also a little shaken up.
We're gonna say this is actually a survival check, because
Actually, can I point out narratively? I would make sure Dipper is near me because it's my job to watch him.
Say that again, Jake.
I said I would make sure Dipper doesn't get lost because it is my job to watch him.
So what we'll do is we'll do first things first. We'll make Dipper make a check. Dipper, this will be a survival check. Actually, I don't know though, Dipper. What's your justification why you might get lost? Because you are used to pretty dense cities.
Well, no. I honestly now I don't think I would need to, just because I kind of did forget that Uhtred is like chaperoning me.
Mm.
But I was gonna say Dipper was just like still a little shaken up from the whole fight.
Yeah, that's fair. But I that makes complete sense. But I don't think like
I would also make sure he didn't leave my sight.
So then, we'll say that you guys all are able to. Actually, everyone make me. This will be a survival check. This will all be level 1. So,
Yes.
so survival actually also includes like street smarts and stuff.
I gotta roll just to get the dice to go away.
Got a 0. As long as one of you makes this, we'll be fine. No.
That's a 2.
Karma got it. Finacrio got it. Finacrio's probably super used to this. Sirius got it. Finacrio like is probably super duper used to like overcrowded areas. But yeah, you guys.
So like,
go ahead.
So is it like just shoulder to shoulder like that crowded?
Oh, it is crowded. Yeah.
Okay. What's Uhtred doing right now?
Uhtred is also struggling to make his way through the crowd. Uhtred, the kind of injury of your arm, the
as
pain,
people bump into it, it kind of slows me
it's
down.
making you foggy.
Okay.
And
In that case,
well, hold on. So I believe was it Sirius? I believe Sirius, Karma, and Finacro. You guys all succeed. You guys are, if you would like, you guys can pick one other person, and that other person you can like guide them through to keep the group together.
I am with Kilroy.
Okay, you get Kilroy.
I guess narratively, I'm with Uhtred, so.
Okay, you're with Uhtred.
I'd grab Dipper.
You grab Dipper. Okay, leaving Felix, the blind boy. He gets like that's actually perfect. As you guys begin to make your way through. Okay, well then here I will delete.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, does he get to roll, or like, should you roll for him, or since he's not here, he just gets punished?
Narratively, well, this is perfect because then I don't have to do, I don't have to roleplay him. So,
okay.
As you guys kind of each grab somebody, you guys kind of are able to keep the group together, the three of you. Kilroy is like looking around at all of these various masks at everywhere, and actually, as you're passing by one of the the street corners, and there's these servants of the Empire kind of handing out these masks. Kilroy is gonna grab a couple and go, "Wow, look at these masks!" Oh,
Can we see Vex anywhere?
you cannot over. Oh, actually. Yeah, there's probably not a way you could because I mean you guys are just it's well, if anybody would like to try, you can make a perception check. I will set that at level 5. That would be very difficult.
Yeah, I'm actively looking. Perception is now a reflex skill, so we only had reflex, right?
It is a reflex skill.
Or okay.
It's because it's how fast you notice something.
Okay.
So wait, what's this perception for?
So this is to see if anybody can see Vex. And this is a level 5. Because this would be very difficult. This is bordering on unrealistic.
Do I want to spend a destiny point?
It's a
preemptively.
How many do you have?
Oh, I have 3.
Do you wanna? If you want, you can make me a. You could either look for her, or you can go ahead and see if you can deduce where she might go. Because it's.
I'd say deduce.
Okay, make me. Okay, so anybody made the perception check. If you didn't get a 5, you are unable to see Vex. Sirius, if you want to make me a general knowledge check, we'll set this at level 2.
6, I think. General knowledge 3, 6. Yep.
Which is
ooh, nice.
Oh, damn. So, it's pretty obvious to you, especially as in somebody in your position. You would understand that, like, during festivals, like, a lot of times the job of royalty is to show up and, like, look pretty for the crowd and, like just have the crowd see you. So you'd assume she's going to the festival, and she's probably going to go to wherever her parents are / wherever the royalty is.
And also probably to get ready, which probably a prep room would probably be private anyway, so she could like vent or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Sirius will kind of sigh, seeing as we've lost our query, and he'll entertain the looking of masks, we'll call it.
Question, narrator.
Yeah.
Could I make a general knowledge check to know where to see if I know where to see?
I'm sorry, you're really quiet again.
I need to do that.
Well, did anybody hear what he was asking?
No.
Something general knowledge.
I'm assuming he probably
was
wants
asking,
to find out.
Can you hear me now?
I heard him.
Yeah.
I heard him. It's just like foggy.
Can you hear me now?
That's so much better.
Yeah.
What were you asking, Jake?
Okay. Can I make a check or something to see if I know where the royalty's going to stage at?
Yeah. Make me a general knowledge check.
Okay.
Set this at level 2, considering your guard. I would make this 3, but you and Sirius both have experience with royalty.
Okay. I have to get all good rolls. Please be with me, dice gods. And they are not.
You cannot quite like.
I'm not using the destiny point. No.
You are feeling like your injury.
Bad.
The pain is clouding your mind. So you aren't really able to do. So you guys, there you are. You're kind of getting pushed. You can't really. If you stop, you get pushed over. It's at this point that you guys realize that you guys have lost Felix.
Anyone know what Felix is?
What? And Killer is gonna look around and he goes, oh no, oh gosh darn it. Well, he'll be all right, right?
We should probably just follow crowd because everyone going same direction.
Good idea.
Killer is
So
gonna
I
go
guess we
ahead
kind
and
of-
hand out the mask as you guys kind of make your way through the street. He's gonna like hesitate for a second to give it to Karma, and he's gonna kind of like without kind of like I don't know how to say it, like without like making eye contact, kind of like just like kind of
Head down.
Huh? Yeah, head down. Kind of just push out like the mask to Karma and go here.
Who is this man?
What? And like Kilroy, like his nerd in him is like insulted. That's Booker Twins.
Yes, who is this man?
And like Kilroy's like looking around. Everybody else like, come on.
He was a man of great strength.
Can I check to see if I would actually know this?
Yes, absolutely.
I'm almost positive I won't, but...
General knowledge check. This will be a level 2, uncommon. Because somebody of your background. Yep. Dipper. Well, Dipper, I would assume you would. The only reason I'm making Karma make this check is because she has a specific like reason why she might not know this. Everybody else, you like Booker Twins, like to those inside, like that, like those that are speak in favor of the Empire. Booker Twins is this like heroic figure, this like almost Superman level person. That actually died 2 years ago here in Redwall in Serrana Square after a harvester attack. And he was and it kind of shocked the world that he died because and if you people who aren't so favorable of the Empire, in addition to being like heroic figure, he was a super dangerous guy. He's the kind of thing that you would fly into a war zone and he would turn the tide of a battle. The dude could fly, had super strength, could control the elements, and a lot of that had to do with the spear he had called the Spear of Destiny.
What was he?
He was Angelkin.
I see.
And, there's a lot known about the Spear of the Spear of Destiny is almost like this, it's this legendary item, and it said whoever holds it, their will alone can adjust the entire course of history, or that's the legend around it.
Do I know what happened to the spear after he died?
You did for that you would need to make a journal knowledge check.
Okay. Do you just want to use the one that I just made?
Yeah. So with a 1, there's no way you would know. No, you would not know. Karma. We're gonna say that leading up.
My mom talked about him.
Sure, yeah. So, well,
because she was in Redwall.
Or maybe even I, to the journey here, I talked about, why I'm here and talked about Booker Twins and his whole legacy.
I think, because I don't think it would work for you, Karma, that your mom would have told you, because remember, you've been on the road, I think, for 2 years, right?
Yeah, well, how long has he been in Redguard?
He's been dead for 2 years.
He's been dead for, over a little bit over 2 years, because he died in the war.
No, yes, but my mom was here. So she had seen him around.
Right, but do you remember the timeline? Because you left, so if he died 2 years ago, and you left 2 years ago, there's no way the information would have gotten to you then. And he died a little bit over 2 years ago. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I wouldn't know that he's dead.
But you would have heard.
Okay.
You would have heard from people around, because I mean, again, this festival. I think on multiple occasions I've mentioned Booker Twins and talked about the character. Is that making sense? Am I completely stupid?
No, Karma is completely stupid. So.
We're gonna say that you probably would have, you kind of would have heard, like, and it kind of refreshes your memory. You would have heard, like, going around in the day's preparations to the festivals, like, you guys would have seen, like, maybe posters about, like, I don't know, like, some sad painting of Booker Twins, like, he died for us so that we could exist, sort of thing. I don't know, some very propagandistic stuff.
Kilroy had me a mask.
What'd you say?
Does Kilroy have me a mask?
Jake is doing it again.
Oh,
He wants to know if Kilroy handed him a mask.
is that better?
Yes. Kilroy does. Kilroy is gonna offer a mask to everybody who wants one, and it is.
I'm not going to take a mask.
You're not gonna take a mask. So
No.
Uhtred kind of just swats it away as you like hold your arm up to your body,
Mm-hmm.
and Kilroy goes, Uhtred, do you maybe need a break?
No, I'm fine. We need to keep going, and I'm just going to stop right there.
Okay. So Kilroy's gonna go ahead and put on the mask and like look at himself in like one of the passing windows and go, how do I look?
You mean now or all time?
What does that mean?
You look very official.
Oh, and Kilroy kind of like he kind of takes that as a pat on the back, and he's kind of his weird like hobble is a little bit less hobbly.
So, like, I don't know if anyone's paying attention, but Uhtred kind of, this is what he looks like right now. He's pale, and his bandages are kind of soaking through with some blood, and he's profusely sweating.
Karma's just gonna like run her fingers along the mask and inspect it. She just wants to check it out.
You can I mean,
Sirius is gonna.
Go ahead.
Oh, Sirius is gonna look for like a refreshment stall.
Absolutely. So, Karma, this is just a simple wooden mask. It looks like a piece of carved wood, but it's painted. It's got a leather strap on the back. It's actually like, it's not bad quality. It's kind of surprising that they're giving these things out for free, because I mean, they don't have mass production back then, but they're handing them out for free. There doesn't
Karma
seem
puts
to
it
be
on
anything
and
weird
oh,
with them.
sorry, Dipper.
You're good. Dipper takes the mask and puts it on like under his face, like covering, and then takes it off. So he has the mask on.
Okay. So as for you,
Karma
Sirius,
is also. Oh, sorry.
you're gonna put it on too?
Yes, and then I'm gonna ask Kilroy. Kilroy, how I look?
I think you wear it well. Kilroy gives you 2 thumbs up. Damn,
No,
you
I
look
have a
good.
question.
Yeah. What's up?
So while Uhtred is a little preoccupied, do I see any like easy grabs, like any coin purses
Oh,
or any like bags or
absolutely.
anything?
Absolutely. Hold on. let me deal with Sirius first. So Sirius, as you are passing all of these stalls, you can see all of these excited vendors handing out food, and they're just like handing out stuff. They don't seem to be charging.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah, it's really weird. Like, usually people, I mean, pretty stingy, but you can see people handing out like bread sandwich things and like treats and stuff, and they don't seem. Now you see them like every time they're handing stuff out, you can see they're marking, like there's people marking how much they're selling, but they're not actually. They're not actually. What's
by the crowd?
If you wanted something, there's like, do you want something sweet or savory? Serious?
Oh.
If you
Something
want,
refreshing. I mainly want something for Uhtred, so because he's like dying.
sure. You see what appears to be like a medieval lemonade stand.
Alright.
with fresh squeezed lemons and stuff. And it's like from the tropics, or straight from the from the sunny shores of Leodelphia. It's Leonade.
All right, I'm getting some of that.
Can I hear that?
Yeah, you guys can all see this as you guys are passing through.
When Karma hears that, she gets really excited and grabs Dipper and runs over.
So Uhtred's going to look for a place to sit down.
So you guys kind of diverge from this main path, and I'm gonna say at this point, you guys, we're gonna say that you guys have basically. I'm gonna drag you guys over here. You guys have basically, as you guys have just been walking for like what appears to be, I don't know, roughly, we'll say like 30-ish minutes, because it's so crowded. You guys, this stand, you don't realize it really, but it's opening up into Serrana Square, and this lemonade stand ahead of you, or Leo Fate, I don't know what I called it, but it's ahead of you, and it seems to be kind of in Serrana Square. And as you guys kind of like push out into the square and head over towards this lemonade stand, you can see this gigantic statue where the old statue of Serrana Redguard used to be. For those of you that lived here before it got broken. But there's this big statue, but it's covered right now by a big tarp.
Is there a place for Uhtred to sit down, narrator?
Yeah, so I'm gonna say that if you guys can see over here, this is the lemonade stand.
Okay. Uhtred is just gonna go sit down somewhere.
You can kind of see. Go sit over by the statue. I can here, Jake. I can.
Just give me a good place to sit.
Here. I got you, fam.
Oh.
By the way, did I make a perception check real quick or something?
Do you want to tell me what it is?
Do I see any people with black cloaks on?
Make me a perception check.
My seat. Excuse me.
This guy's kind of approach. So, Karma.
What's my challenge though?
Your challenge level on this, I don't have to tell you. On a perception.
Okay, I'm looking for the people that we fought, like people like that. Okay.
In that similar attire.
No.
Yeah, you aren't able to really discern anything. The kind of throbbing of pain is still kind of eluding you as you sit on this bench. Dipper, you begin to look around for pockets to grab, and right as you do, Karma grabs like the back of your collar and goes, I don't know, like Dipper, lemonade, or Leofinade.
Yeah. Dipper, look, they have it!
What? Whoa,
And
hey!
Dipper, you have no idea what, like, this is a complete, like, cultural appropriation. This stuff doesn't exist.
What? What the hell is this, Karma?
They say it is Leodelphian lemonade! I have never had this before!
It is, and this kind of, like, this, like, obvious, like, guy with, like, I don't know, like a used carsman sales on his face, or smile on his face, kind of sits where he goes, this is imported lemons from Leodelphia, the finest, from the fields outside of Oasis.
Are there even, are lemons grown in Leodelphia?
Yeah. Lemons exist.
Or is he just, like, bullshitting?
Make me a perception check. I will make a
Can I do one too?
Yeah, sure. This will be perception versus his deception.
And perception is reflex now, right? Just to make sure.
Yes, perception is reflex. So he got a 1, 2, 3, 4. He got a 4.
God damn it. I got a 3.
So nobody gets it. Dipper, you kind of scratch your head. You mainly lived, I believe, in the, like, when you were in Oasis, you were more in the slums, as I recall.
Yeah.
So there could be this drink.
Does he look Leodelphian?
No. This dude is a vampire.
I'm gonna look at him and I'm gonna say, have you even ever been to Leodelphia?
I'm afraid not, young master. My poor arthritis hands could never quite row my way there or make my way via, working on a boat. My hands just... But it's because I squeezed so many of these lemons. But I can assure you, sorry, we have a certificate of authenticity, as he points to, this, placard on the side of, it was like a health inspection, letter, but it's, a certificate of authenticity.
Serious, look at the certificate.
Absolutely. Make me a... Are you trying to discern if this is a fake?
Yeah.
Make
me
a
general
knowledge check.
Vocation.
You can... Yeah, you can...
Yeah, I'd like to enhance this with my noble vocation, since nobles probably deal with official documents.
We'll say... Yeah, we're gonna say... I'm just gonna reduce... Because, given this is you could assist with it. I don't think... I don't know if that assist is going to be worth it, but what I'll do is because you do have quite a I was going to make it 3. I'll reduce it by 1 as you have had explicit tutor. Actually, no. We'll just do this. I'll just give you an extra dice on this roll. So the challenge is
okay.
That's the general knowledge.
All right, so that would be 7. I meet it.
You meet it. You can determine that, yeah, this is a fake. There's no official document to verify the import of lemons. He would need a bill of trade or something official from the actual docks that would have proven the import of these. This is just a placard with a piece of paper that somebody has drawn up all nice.
Oh. Sirius is gonna kind of scratch his head a little bit, and he'll say, good sir, are you sure about these lemons? I could have sworn there were certain import paperwork things that you needed for that.
Well, this is more of and he kind of sweats a little bit, and tugs on his collar. This is more of just a formality that our business partners provide us, but I can still assure you, Sword, these are the finest Leodelphian lemonades. Here, would you like some?
Can Dipper kind of put the pieces together?
No, you got deceived.
No, I mean with Sirius pointing that out.
But I mean, if his deception roll from before still kind of pertains, well, here we could say you could your faith could be a little bit unnerved now. He might be lying, he might not be lying though.
Listen, Sirius, I am from Leodelphia. Let me take a look at lemons. I can tell you yes or no.
Well, I suppose that also works.
Can Dipper taste it and know if it's Leodelphian or not?
Sure. I mean, he's handing these out, guys. So he passes these to you. And actually, he makes it on the scene. So he takes these Leodelphian lemons and he cuts them, and it's almost it's a TikTok level. This would be a perfect thing to put on TikTok. It's a satisfying thing he's making as he's squeezing these lemons and adding the sugar and stuff and whipping it up in this almost like how they used to make sodas at an old bar. And he hands you 2 glasses or 2 I guess it would be mugs.
Chalices.
Yeah, maybe they're or say flagons. And he hands these to you, and they even have ice. They have ice in these, and he has this little machine beside his thing, not a machine, a box, and you can see there's a gigantic cube of ice in it, and it's got all this insulation around and stuff. And he appears when he actually does it, he chips away at this big block of ice.
See, this lemonade is obviously superior, so it is from Leodelphia.
Dipper takes a sip.
It's good lemonade.
Is it Leodelphian?
You can't quite discern. I mean, he said it was. It's damn good. As you guys are waiting in line, though, from behind you, and let me drag them out real quick. We will use...
Dipper just kind of shrugs it off and says, "Thanks for the lemonade."
You're welcome. Hold on 1 second here. Sorry.
Karma's gonna like take a big swig from the mug, and then she's gonna go, "Oh, Kilroy, please have some. As you can see, my country is very great at many things, including lemonade."
Sure. And the sales guy kind of looks at him and goes, "Sure. Kid, have you ever had this much sugar before?" No. As Kilroy begins to chug this.
Oh my god.
Wow! And Kilroy's like nervous ticks are going off the freaking wazoo. This is the best drink I've ever had. Oh man! Woo!
I tell you before, and I tell you again, I am perfect for marriage. I can provide many things.
You're what?
First, of course, we must. I understand. You say we are friends first, marriage later.
And Kilroy kind of looks around as you guys are waiting in line. Oh man, there's not like that is the one thing I want. Better tokens. We will go with
Dipper.
this guy.
Can Dipper try to like kind of back up and see if there's any oblivious victims that he can pickpocket?
Sure, but before that happens, there's this bard to your left that's just freaking going ham on this loot.
Oh. I was about to say, is that Kilroy after the sugar?
Can I roll to see if Dipper is inspired?
By the bard?
Yeah.
That you're gonna rob? You can just be inspired.
Wait. No, does it bring tears to Dipper's eyes?
Let me check.
Is it that good? I need to know exactly how good this bard is.
It's not good.
Yeah, it's fucking amazing.
Holy shit.
He's going off, and he's you can see, he's playing this so hard, his fingers are bleeding, and he's crying. And this is it is such a freaking peaks and valleys, man. Peaks and valleys of this emotion, yeah.
Is it the Ballad of Flint Storm?
Yes, exactly. And it's this legendary tale. And you guys kind of approached halfway through the song, and it's this legendary tale of this pirate, this pirate who threw away, riches and fame for love, and it's just this tragic, almost like toss a coin to your Witcher, but about the laughing storm.
Does he have a somewhere where he's collecting money?
Yeah, there's there's a hat on the ground in front of him, and people are walking by, tearing up, and throwing in coins.
I flip a bronze into it.
Aww.
I say, because this bard is performing this good, we are bound to get bardic inspiration.
Possibly. We'll see. You guys do feel as you listen to this, you guys feel you feel inspired to be alive. You guys are experiencing a once in a lifetime event, or not once in a lifetime.
Do I feel inspired to pickpocket some folks?
This guy over here is tearing up. He's crying so hard. You're sure that he would be an easy pick.
Okay. What does it look like he has on him?
He appears to have he just kind of normal commoner clothes, but he does have a belt, and on his back right hip you can see underneath his shirt kind of the bottom of a leather coin pouch.
What's so it's suspended on his belt?
Yeah.
How? Just
you can't quite see from this vantage. It's kind of covered by his shirt. Generally, there's a little it's like a loop on the belt.
Mm-hmm.
You given your kind of because one of your actually here, this is a cool thing. You have a thief vocation, right?
Yeah.
Would you mind making me what do you have under that? If it's nothing, that's fine.
My small bladed.
Okay. we'll just say for this, because you're a level 1 thief, like, this is like a very
Level 2 thief.
Oh, level 2. This is a very common thing. You would know that, like, all you kind of need to do, like, you could walk up to this guy and kind of, like, sob on his shoulder, or as long as you can, like, or pat him on the back. Just anything to get close to him.
I'm gonna give him a hug.
So you come up and he accepts it and goes, "Oh, this reminds me of my dad."
I say he would be so happy if he was here right now.
And, like, I'm not even gonna make you make a check, because even if it's bad, he wouldn't care. He's so lost in his song. And it's reminding him of his dad who died at sea. Would you like to pickpocket this guy?
Yes, absolutely.
He's in grief. Oh.
Make me it. It'll be a level 2. This is uncommon.
Sleight of hand.
Yes.
So would my thief vocation help this at all?
You could assist with it if you'd like, but so you could do. I still don't think statistically.
Are you really about to pickpocket the boy in grief? That's so sad.
Well, actually, hold on. It actually would be. It couldn't. It tech because I think it would be 6, right? Because it would be 3 plus your reflex plus your 2 in thief. So you could totally make an assist. Now, statistically, that's half. Like, it's 50% chance it helps you or hurts you.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm just gonna make the roll.
Okay. If you have 1 more in that, it's gonna be very useful.
That's a fucking joke.
That's a 1. Well, you can spend a destiny point.
How heavy is the pouch?
I wouldn't say at this point. I want to let you check.
Alright, I'll use a destiny point.
Okay, you grab it, and you slink it away from his coin pouch, and as you're, like, kind of hugging him, one arm goes up over his shoulder, the other one goes around his waist, and the rest of you kind of look as Dipper kind of wanders over to this guy, and just pretends to burst out tearing and grab this guy.
Oh, yeah, this is, like, extremely out of nature for Dipper.
Yeah.
He hates hugging people.
He
Are you really pickpocketing the dude crying about his dead dad?
Well, you don't see this, Andrew, because you're over there. Like,
I know,
and it's
but
like
I'm just saying. That's so sad.
hey, I think Jack's kind of like trying to make me guilty because he didn't say anything about that until after.
hurt people, man.
Can I roll perception to see if I would even notice?
You can, but I was going to say, before Dipper did this, like, while Dipper is doing this, you guys, as you guys are standing there in line blocking it, from behind you, you hear this kind of gruff voice go, "Get the fuck out of the way! You're holding up the line!" And you turn around, and you see what appears to be this guy kind of clad in this black and brown leather, like long coat sort of, and he has kind of, but it's like an opened jacket, and he's got this like white shirt. He wears 2 swords prominently on his side, and on his chest he has this big silver pendant thing. He has this flowing white hair and these really intense yellow eyes. And like the lady beside him kind of punches him in the shoulder. She doesn't say anything, and he goes, "What?" And she kind of like gestures like, it's like, "Stop." And he goes, "Hurry up!"
Do I hear this, narrator?
Yeah.
Do I?
Recognize the pendant.
I'm gonna stumble off and go, "Is there a problem?"
This guy.
I'm delirious with fever.
This guy like looks at you and like, Richard, I'm gonna do an intimidation check on you.
I'm not trying to intimidate. I'm literally asking.
No.
Karma.
He goes, "Yes." No. Actually, no. He wouldn't say that. He grabs you by the scruff of your collar and goes, "What did you say to me?"
Karma's gonna run over to him. Karma's gonna run over to them, and she's going to.
Wait, Richard, did you say it deliriously?
I said, yeah. I was like, "Is there a problem here? Like, what's going on?"
The lady beside, like, Karma, as the women swarm, as these two are like butting heads, he kind of just grabs Uhtred and kind of just like lets you go, realizing that like you're all delirious, and he like sniffs, and he sees like your bandage is like bleeding and leaking down your arm. He goes, "Gross!" and he pushes you back a little bit.
So sorry, sir. My friend here, he has lost a lot of blood, is not making most of sense. Apologies for holding up line.
Do I see this or hear this? Like after
You're hugging a man right now.
Oh, this is like as this is going on.
This is going during it,
Do I
yeah.
recognize them?
What'd you say?
Do I recognize either of them, like, whether they are?
Make me a general knowledge check.
Okay, see what I have.
While it's going on, the guy's gonna turn to his accomplice here and goes, Greta, I told you we shouldn't have come here. Where the fuck is old Joe?
Okay.
Uhtred, you would realize by the pendant he's wearing on his chest, this is a silversmith.
Oh.
This is a member of the Brotherhood of Silver.
Oh, they're the hunters.
Yeah. And he kind of looks you up and down and goes, and he kind of like just like scoffs as he's just gonna push his way through past you and walk up to the guy who's making the lemonade. The guy kind of turns around with his used car salesman attitude and goes, "Sir, can I help?" And as he does, this guy is just gonna grab him by the scruff of the collar and he goes, "2 lemonades right now." "Yes, sir!" And he's gonna like back up and begin quickly making these, and this guy's just standing there with his hands on his sword, and this lady behind him, dressed in kind of similar attire, she just kind of shakes her head and sighs as she's gonna like bow apologetically to you guys.
I'm gonna look at Karma and that was kind of rude.
"What did you say to me?" And he's gonna turn around to Uhtred. "Excuse me?"
You need to move
Fuck
fast?
you.
Sorry.
"Fucking degenerate." "Go bandage your damn injuries." And he's gonna turn back.
I'm injured?
The lady like looks around like, what the fuck is going on? The guy makes these lemonades and hands them to them, and he's gonna chug both of them, set them down, and turn back and goes, "Let's get out of here."
See ya. Nice to meet you.
And he's gonna back up. The lady here kind of turns to all of them and kind of just kind of like, she does not talk, and it's kind of weird at this point. As she kind of just like gives you guys a shrug, and then she's gonna wander off.
Karma's going to turn to Uhtred and say, "Do you think he cut out her tongue? My mom once did that to a servant who she didn't like."
I'm gonna look at, like, Karma and... What did... That's horrible.
It's hush.
I try to... No, I know, but... I'm looking at Karma and that's horrible that your mom did that. As I try to move my, like, left arm to, like, pat her on the shoulder, but it, like, barely moves.
Karma just watches the arm fall, like, limply at his side.
So, sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good.
So, narrator. So, what's my haul?
So as you kind of pat this guy, you grab it, and I'm assuming you're kind of walking away a little bit from him.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll me a d20.
Come on. Yeah, that's alright.
We'll say that's
That's gonna be a point re-rolling and get a worse outcome.
I don't think you can re-roll
you can't
anymore.
re-roll anymore.
I was making a callback to last session when I had 10.
We'll say you get. We'll say you get 12 bronze.
Cool. More than I thought I would get.
I'm gonna kind of move over to this bench and like begin kind of like looking at my arm.
Sirius is gonna hand Uhtred a leonade to him. Like, here, you seem a little pale there, friend.
I'm gonna like take it and drink it. What do I think of when I'm drinking it? Like, how does it taste?
So, I want you to do something for me, Uhtred. Would you go ahead and roll me a d20, destiny roll?
Oh, I just realized that I gave him questionable lemonade.
Oh, thank God.
At least it's implied that it's questionable.
Uhtred, you take a sip of the Leofinade, and your mind for a second, I don't know, I guess I'm gonna say like this takes you back to a warm place, and I don't know, for whatever reason you think of like of home before like it was destroyed.
Oh, so I want to kind of sit down.
And you remember like you remember the lemonade your mom maybe used to make you. And for a second there, like you just kind of feel this warmth over you. And as you kind of like reconnect yourself, you feel better.
I'm gonna look up and go, thanks, serious. Because I'm kind of like looking at my arm and feel the blood kind of rushing down, like trying to fix the imaging.
Your bandages are soaked through, but you're not. You don't. It doesn't. Oh, you'd have to look at the wound, but it's a bloody bandage. But like, you feel like a little bit better for some reason. Like you're not as foggy, and you can actually move your fingers a bit.
I like kind of look down and like I'm beginning to move my fingers on like a limp hand and go, what was in that lemonade?
Huh? It's Leodelphian lemonade.
And what's in the lemonade?
It's a secret recipe.
What's the secret?
Nothing. Get out of here.
Can I go?
Sure, and he's gonna hand you another lemonade. And he's gonna mark it down. He goes, you can have as many of these as you want. The crown is paying for all of this.
I'm gonna drink it. Does my arm get a little better?
No.
Oh, sadly.
Sirius kind of looks at the tallying and he's like, I've seen a few vendors do that, but I'm not filled in as to why. Can you explain what's going on and why nobody's really paying for anything? At least the customer. Anyway.
Well, the crown is actually paying for everything now, for at least the festival. And as you guys are standing there talking, you guys hear this like this clapping, and you guys kind of turn your heads, and on the adjacent side of the square here, you can see this large structure that has been erected. And you can't quite see from this distance, maybe, but you see a figure kind of walk out in front in like white robes. And you kind of hear as the entire crowd around you starts to go quiet. And you guys hear this booming voice go... Or actually, no, you're all the crowds, all the everyone around you quiets now. And actually what I'll do is I'll do this real quick to make this more atmospheric. This. So as everything quiets down a little bit, you hear this kind of booming voice, and you hear before any of that happens, you guys hear this announcer go, or this page, as he kind of struts forward, he goes, "Citizens of Redwall, your Emperor, Commodus," as he kind of bows back, and like there's like this like of these like trumpets and horns played as this guy steps forward. None of you can really quite see this guy from this distance.
Finocchio immediately tries to like break through the crowd and head towards the announcer and the emperor.
Absolutely. So are you mad rushing over there right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so Finocchio just bolts as he begins like charging his way over there, almost in a dash. What do the rest of you do?
I'm gonna follow. Finocchio, wait.
Did Sirius have any royal obligations they had to attend to?
Yes. You would assume you weren't explicitly told. You know that there's some kind of formal ceremony later in the day. Not like we're gonna say right now it's about noon. You know there's a formal ceremony that you are expected to be at later today. This is not something like it would your noble intuition is that it might not be a bad idea to go, as you know you're always trying to gain political favor and make connections, but you aren't obligated to go.
Sirius will probably if it makes sense to start moving there now to see if you could also find Vex, you might start doing that.
Okay.
And you would probably want to go along with him.
Are you going or are you staying? You might be muted, Skylar.
I will try and grab Kilroy's hand to drag him along with me to follow Finocchio.
Okay, I don't believe Kilroy is out on the field. Let me drag the boy out.
Wait, I found Vex's token, guys. We're safe.
So, you guys begin to kind of trudge your way, or kind of, everyone kind of begins to move as you kind of yank Kilroy. Karma, you're quite athletic and, like, you can move, but Kilroy is, like, slowing you down. He goes, "What's going on?" And he's a little hyped up. He's had, like, 2 of these lemonades. This is the most sugar,
We are going to meet important person!
Karma, as you pass over here, past these other stands here, you do see over on the other side of this, you see what appear to be these clothing stands selling like various, I don't know, I guess they would call it like festival apparel. But
Karma stops dead in her tracks, sees this.
Kilroy is like almost slingshotted as you stop so quickly, and he has to like regain his feet.
And then she starts dragging him towards the shops.
And so all of you begin to go that way. As you guys are moving and all this is happening, this boom. Go ahead.
As Sirius is going to meet his obligations or whatever, he can't help but shake the feeling he should have probably brought somebody to explain the situation.
You guys, as you begin to move, you guys hear, "When I had heard of the loss of my brother," he pauses, and there's just like long drawn out silence, and he goes, "I still grieve for him till this day. It's been over 2 years since my brother slayed the harvester here on these very grounds and paid the ultimate sacrifice for another. The rumors many of you have heard are true. Booker, my dear beloved brother, performed a miracle that day on a child that had died in the carnage of the battle. Like many of you, I suspect, for these past 2 years I have asked myself, why? It is a hard question. Surely my brother could have saved more lives by preserving his own. That was until last night, as I sat here in your fine city pondering that very question. Looking upon this grand statue, the answer occurred to me. In that moment, I understood what my brother, what Angland stands for. To stand against the darkness. A force, a force that wishes to claim all of our very existences. No matter the cost, we must stand against that. To ensure the continuation of our lines. To ensure our very right to exist. He ensured that this child could continue his line, confident in his own. And as he does, he kind of gestures back to somebody seated behind him. It looks to be a young man in very formal armor. I would like to proclaim this day that my dear nephew shall take up his father's role and claim his spear and bring stability and order back to our fair empire. The ceremony of which, and as like the crowd is like cheering at this and whooping, the ceremony of which will occur later today, and over the kind of the cheering and stuff you hear, let this day honor all of those that have sacrificed for our right to exist in this inhospitable world. The brave warriors that fought back the darkness. Drink, eat, laugh, love, and enjoy your existence this day. That is what my brother would have wanted. To my master of coins dismay, all costs of food, beverages, and entertainment, this day shall be covered from my own personal pocket. And there's like this rising cheer. Go with the words from our bright lord. Thou shalt indulge, and as he's saying this, the crowd is like repeating these words with him. Thou shalt indulge and consume of the world of which I have created. And there's like this like big cheer. And as kind of this wraps up and people are like excited and like whooping and hollering, you guys, I'm gonna say at this point, are all the way over here. Oh, did I move the lemonade guy? I totally did move the lemonade guy.
Oh, did you?
I moved a random dude. There's a lot of people here. So I believe Karma and Kilroy are over here. Bam. And then I will turn the music back on. Okay. Turn the music up. Cool. Okay. You guys begin to make your way over, and all these people are cheering and clapping and whooping. People turn away from the thing and begin to walk over and begin like grabbing stuff off of benches and stuff. You can see actually, Uhtred, as you pass through, to your left here, there appear to be tons of guards, and like you recognize by their bright red armor and their cloth and stuff, as they appear to be seated on this large table, and there are all these servants in royal clothes like giving them food and handing them stuff. Most of the people in this crowd are wearing the mask either on their face or on their head, like kind of like lazily. Okay.
Do I see Vex?
You do not see Vex over by the guards. You make me a perception check. Actually, no. There's really no way you can see her from right here.
Make it.
No. Let's deal with Karma real quick, actually. Karma, you kind of yank Kilroy over to the stall. There appears to be a salesman and a saleswoman out front. And they kind of like, as you walk by and they notice your eyes are on their stuff, they go, "Ah, beautiful mistress, how can I help you?"
These clothes look just like my mom's.
Yes, these are fine Leodelphian silk.
Excellent. Do you have any in beautiful colors of Redguard?
Of course, my fair lady. And as he kind of like gestures you forward over to like these beautiful like silk things, and Kilroy kind of like walks over and is like looking at all this stuff, and he goes, "It's Leodelphian silk," and he goes, "But of course, only from the finest worksmen in all of Leodelphia. We grow it there." And Kilroy goes, "But Leodelphia doesn't make silk, they import." He goes, "Do not worry, crippled child." As he kind of like pats him on the head. Killer's all jittery. Yeah, you can see this large assortment of very like promiscuous Leodelphian clothes. What would you like?
Kilroy, we should get matching outfits.
What?
Yes.
Killer looks down at his broken, crippled body like he's all wrapped up in bandages, and he goes, "Okay."
Can we have 2 Redguard colored silk? I mean, you saw the drawing that I was making,
yes.
So you know exactly what I am wanting.
You can totally find that here.
Excellent. That is what I desire.
Okay. So, he kind of leads you over to this, and he goes, "My dear, you look gorgeous in these colors. Would you like to try this on?"
Yes, of course.
Okay, so he kind of takes you over, and is like his assistant here, this lady, kind of leads you back to like this little like changing area where they have like a cloth that kind of blocks it so people can't see as you swap into these clothes. And you come out, and this is I mean, you know what it looks like. It's pretty like promiscuous and
Here, I'll post it in general so everyone gets an idea. It's not done. I haven't finished it. But this is general concept.
Concept art.
Oh my gosh. Very promiscuous.
Very promiscuous. And as you kind of pass by, like, you can see, like other guys, like, oh, here, I'll even drag some over. You can see as, like, some people pass by, like, some of them are stopping as you're kind of, like, spinning around and, like, laughing and, like looking at yourself in the mirror. Some of these guys kind of walk over and they have, like, tankards.
Wrong. No mirror.
No mirror. Oh, that's right. So, there is a mirror there, but you don't even know how to use it, do you?
No.
He goes, Mistress, would you not like to look at yourself to see your beauty?
Mirrors are evil, I do not look at them.
What? And his, like, accent kind of breaks for a second. He's what do you mean? Yeah,
I simply do not look in mirrors. My mom say mirrors are evil, do not look in them.
That's... why are they evil?
I do not know. I do not question my mother. Do you question your mother?
I don't have a mother.
Then exactly there is no questioning to be had.
Oh, and he kind of, like, scratches his head. I guess you're right. There's nothing wrong with mirrors, though, Karma. Don't you want to know what other people think you look like? Do you... And Killer kind of, like, ponders this. Do you mean you don't know what you look like?
I have no need for this. Mirrors are evil.
Oh. Well, that makes sense why you have that on your face, then.
Have what?
Nothing.
What do you mean? What is on my face?
Nothing. And Killer kind of, like, just, like looks away.
Karma starts panicking and she turns to the man. What is on my face? What is he talking about?
I don't know. You look gorgeous, though. Can we talk about the price?
Oh yes, about price. I hear. Oh, Emperor man, pay for everything.
No, my dear. This is 10 bronze pieces.
It is ridiculous. I literally just heard Kingman say he paid for everything.
But that was for entertainment.
Is this outfit not entertaining?
Well, and as you kind of do this, you can see one of the guys back here kind of approach and go, "Yeah, the king did say that they pay for everything." And he goes, "Well, and he kind of under his breath goes, "Shit." And he goes, "But of course, my dear, it's on the house, or on the king." And he walks over and he marks it on his tally. He was just trying to get more money.
Excellent. Now I need for you to address my friend here, my special friend, Kilroy. And she kind of puts her hand on Kilroy's shoulder.
He goes, "I don't know, my dear. It would be a waste." Killer kind of, like, nods his head as he looks down sheepishly.
Listen, I would like to have fun and festival with matching outfits.
Are you gonna make it put on what you had?
Oh, not what I have exactly,
Oh
like a male version. Why would I do that to Kilroy?
That was fucking hilarious if you could him. Kilroy kind of, like, looks down, like, gingerly and goes, wait a second, I'm still angry at you.
What? But why are you angry with me? Are we not having fun? We are having many fun.
But you, yeah, and he's, where's Vex? And he's kind of, like, looking around. He's all jittery, and he goes, if you guys do not want anything else, would you then step aside?
No, yes, we would like the matching outfits. Listen, Kilroy. Were you not having fun with me just now? You are not angry. We're having fun.
Well, I was having fun, Karma, but I think you have some... here. And Killer's gonna walk over and goes, "What do you want me to wear?"
I would like matching outfit.
He kind of, like, picks up one, and the guy kind of sighs, and he's gonna walk over and mark it, and he goes, such a waste. His accent completely breaks. And Killer walks over, and he goes in the little changing room, and he comes out, and like Leo Delphian attire shows a lot of skin, but Kilroy has everything bandaged. So it's like this, like it's supposed to like make you look like super masculine and show off like your abs and your pecs and stuff. But most of Kilroy is bandaged, and the skin you can't see is like horribly scarred. And he like walks out, and he like looks super self-conscious, and he's like, "Well, I don't know, Karma. I don't know if this is my style, but are you?"
Wow, it looked great. I love it.
One of the guys walking by goes, "What the fuck?" But it's
Karma
close.
shoots him a dirty look.
He looks back with a dirty look. I know what you meant. Yeah, he kind of like turns and kind of rolls his eye and goes, "This world makes no fucking sense." Fuck is she going after him? And he's gonna walk off. Look, Karma, maybe we should go find everybody else. I think you and I need to have a talk of sorts.
Okay, yes, I will talk with you anytime.
Okay, and he kind of begins to wander over this way. He goes, "You know, Karma, what exactly are you here in Redwall for again?"
As I told you before, I am on mission. Also, side note of mission. Find man to bring home after mission complete.
See, Karma, I don't... You do know, and he kind of like gestures like, and he gestures to his head and the spike in his head. You do, like, you keep talking about like lineage.
Yes.
Yeah, and he kind of like just gestures to himself.
Karma looks at him and she goes, "Yes, I understand how reproduction work, yes."
That I can't reproduce, Karma.
Oh, you do not know how?
As he says this, he like looks ashamed.
It is okay if you do not know how, I can show you.
Well, I don't know how, as he kind of like blushes dramatically, but I mean like, I literally can't. As he kind of like looks super like, this is obviously a very painful topic for him, and right now he's like in this weird like weird revealing outfit in the middle of the festival. Actually, for shits and giggles, like out of the corner of your eye, you can see Asher on her date. And she kind of waves over and goes, "Get her, Kilroy!" And Kilroy like rolls his eyes and he goes, "But Karma, that's the thing, like, I have a disease."
My mom had disease too, that's why she came here and then she is now pregnant with my baby brother.
Karma, and he like scratched it. I don't know how many ways to tell you that I can't give you or anybody what they want. I can't. Do you not know how Shard's disease works?
No, can I do a roll? Can I do a roll?
Yes, absolutely. This is going to be a level 3 general knowledge.
General knowledge?
Yes.
Oh, I already don't make that.
Yeah, you really don't know, like, you're not quite sure.
Karma just looks over at
think
him.
It's weird that, like, I mean, you've noticed this thing in his head before, but you've just kind of written it off. Because this is who Flint told you to go after, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's like,
too high for her to go after.
No, I do not understand the shards.
And Kilroy, like, you can just see, like, his face is red, he's super embarrassed about it, and he goes, "Karma, and he kind of, like, just looks, like, dejected. Karma, I'll never have kids." And he kind of, like, begins, like, tearing up.
What do you mean?
I can't, I have this diseased as he kind of like scratches his head.
But this is Redwall. Redwall fixed diseases.
He kind of like looks down. Karma, I'm gonna. And he kind of like begins to cry, and it catches his mouth, and he's gonna like turn and just kind of like turn and kind of just like frantically like look at his feet, and then he's just gonna start walking off in the other direction.
She's gonna chase after him and apologize.
So you kind of catch up with him, and as you like turn around, you can see like he's crying, he's super uncomfortable, he's wearing these ridiculous clothes, he's having to admit like, and so he turns to you, and you can just see he's bawling right now. And this lady who's standing in front of him, and like she goes, "Well, that's what happens when you make a man wear a dress."
She's going to try this. She's going to first wipe away his tears with her hand. She's gonna like cup his face and try and wipe away his tears with her thumbs, and then pull him into a hug.
Oh, okay. So you pull him into a hug, and he doesn't resist, and his arms are just limp by his side, and he hugs, and he just like is sobbing into your chest, and it's just pathetic. Like,
Nice.
he's not even gonna. And this like other guy, like this same guy, like wanders by with some Leofinade, and he goes, "What the fuck?" And he's kind of like, "This fucking sucks." And yeah, Killer.
Get it, Kilroy.
Killer is just gonna sob and say, "I can't give anybody that karma," as he kind of wipes away his tears. "And I'm gonna be dead."
What do you mean?
He kind of wipes his tears back and goes, "I have a life expectancy of 2 years. I'm gonna die. Oh fuck." And he like begins to like you see as like he realizes, and he's like contemplating his death. You see his eyes kind of begin to kind of go distant.
She at this point, is there anywhere that we can sit down?
Yes, there are there's all of these tables over here to the kind of like, there appears to be more of a formal sit down place over to your, I don't know, that would be to the south. But there's also this big fountain.
I want to take him over to the fountain.
So you kind of lead him over that way, and he like, his eyes kind of just go sharky. And he's just like, you're pulling his hand, and he just doesn't appear to be crying or talking anymore. Okay, while that's going on, we're gonna cut back over to everybody else. So while that was all going on, you guys made your way over here. And I'm gonna actually adjust the sun a tad.
Yeah, Sirius is sort of in contemplative thought, I guess. Both with who he's forgetting, and also the whole Leonade thing.
Yeah.
And I guess if Uhtred's walking beside him, he'll be kind of thinking for a second, and he'll kind of look up and he'll say, "Hey, so if on the ledger they put Leonade, what do you think the difference between Leonade and regular lemonade would be?"
Well, guessing they're probably just going to say that the stuff was imported to charge a higher price.
Finocchio is still full steam ahead as he's like passing through. You pass another bird tearing up some strings. You make it
Dippers
over.
with Finocchio.
Yeah, here I'll say you guys are
Sort of follow
ahead.
Finocchio.
I'll say you guys are a little bit behind.
Would I be able to see where the Emperor and where the? Am I able to see where the Emperor or where he headed off to?
Yeah, like you can see. I don't know if you guys can. If you look at the if you look up at the thing here, you can see the Emperor. He's sitting in his chair and he's kind of just presiding over this entire festival. There's 2 Inquisition guards flanking him, and he appears to be talking to this guy in this kind of armor.
Finocchio is
Luck is also talking.
Finocchio is trying to definitely head up there to confront the Emperor.
So you see
I'm trying to
this.
follow him to stop him.
So you kind of see this long line of what appears to be soldiers, kind of like in this perimeter. And as this guy kind of approaches over here, these guards, they don't appear to be Inquisitors. They do appear to be in white, and they wear the colors of Angland. And he goes, "Halt, citizen!" And this drunk guy goes, "Let me pass, you degenerate!" And as he does, this guy's just gonna punch him in the face. And this guy's just gonna eat dirt and fall on the ground and just go unconscious. And he's gonna kind of just wipe his hand off on his coat. What are you looking at as he looks over at you guys?
I avoid the drunk guy and I look towards the guard who just punched him. And I lower the arm of my cloak to reveal a bracer with like the royal symbols of the Meraki. Hello, I'm an emissary from Chorus, and I would like to talk to the Emperor.
And he kind of looks you up and down. Well, and actually, so I believe, Sirius, you do see your dad and your stepmom. So you see Lord Euron and Priscilla as they kind of begin walking down the stairs, and they kind of like Euron looks like enraged and flustered, and Priscilla seems to be trying to calm him down. And you can hear, "That fucking man, Priscilla." So Finocchio, this guard kind of looks at you and he kind of goes, "An emissary, you say? Well, but the emissary from Chorus just arrived like 5 minutes ago, bud."
I'm sorry?
Yeah. So, what exactly are you doing here? As he kind of like looks suspicious.
I'm sorry, you must be mistaken. I was sent by Meraki from Chorus.
I just had a woman named Nat and a full guard of Meraki soldiers here 5 minutes ago on a mission to see the Emperor. They're up there right now talking to him.
Okay, am I able to get in contact with Nat? Am I able to go through and talk to Nat? I know Nat.
And he kind of like looks you up. Make me a persuasion check. This is going to be a level 3 specialized.
Can I use a destiny point preemptive?
Absolutely.
You see, using my destiny points now.
There you go. Didn't even need it.
Ooh.
Yeah. He kind of looks at you and looks back, and he goes, "Stay here." And he's gonna go ahead and walk up these stairs. This other guard's gonna kind of walk over here as his friend kind of leaves his post. You see as kind of Euron is gonna turn and go, "That blasted," and he's gonna look over and he's gonna see Sirius kind of like wandering up with Uhtred.
With me.
And he goes, "Is that you, my boy? Get over here!"
Oh, father! He's gonna run.
He's
He's
running.
gonna. Is he? I'm assuming he's kind of like the jump into the arms type of
Yeah,
kid. He'll
exactly.
do that.
He kind of runs over and he grabs his son. He pats him on the back. He goes, "My boy."
Run in and stop at the guard.
The guard is gonna look at you and goes, "Cadet," and it's not. This isn't a red guard. Like this isn't one of your guys. But he looks and he goes, "Cadet, are you injured?"
Yes, but I think it's getting better as I try to move my arm and it doesn't do anything and I wiggle
No,
it.
it does move. Your fingers move.
Oh, it moves? But I said I try to move my arm, but I can only wiggle my fingers.
You see as you hear like a kind of like, "Oh my gosh," as you see Lady Redguard up at the top of the steps here along with Lord or Flint and Vex. And Vex appears to be up there and she just looks like
We found Vex! Yay!
she's got like her eyes are kind of red from crying. And Flint goes, "Shit." And Veronica's gonna like walk down hurriedly and go, "Uhtred, what did you do to yourself? And the guard's gonna step aside and go, Lady Redguard, do you know this? And she goes, of course, you buffoon. Let them pass. And he goes, of
I have a
course.
question.
Yeah.
Does Flint notice that Karma isn't with Uhtred?
Give me a second.
Okay.
So Veronica's gonna run down, and not with Dipper or.
I have Dipper. What you talking about?
Oh, that's true. You do have Dipper. So Veronica's gonna run down, and she's gonna go, Uhtred, as she like gestures to your arm, which is like just bread soaked. Sirius, as you're kind of hugging your dad, he kind of sets you down and goes, "What have you been up to, boy? I thought you'd be here earlier."
Oh, apologies. I was just meeting up with a few friends that I made.
And he
When I was
turns
last
back.
here.
You wouldn't happen to know
It sees me
anything.
blood soaked.
He kind of like looks back, and he goes, "You wouldn't have serious to know anything of why Vexilia arrived here so abruptly with tears, would you?"
Oh, I just remembered. Yeah, I was looking for her, and I was also coming here to fulfill my noble duties. I wanted to speak with her.
Kind of turns and goes, "Do you know the reasonings? Why?"
Yes, I do.
He kind of like gives you like a pointed look and goes, "Son, you know how important political secrets are. Tell me, gosh dang it!" As he kind of like pulls you away.
This is how politics are made. The founding of alliances.
Sirius is gonna look up at the podium. Alright, I'm assuming that, like,
you see fucking Flint looking and giving you guys a dirty eye. Flint's looking at fucking Euron, and I don't know. I guess Euron's gonna go, "You're looking at something there, Flint," and he goes, "Something stupid, Euron, but none of your concern." And he's gonna turn back. That fucking man. Why does he get all the stories? It makes no sense. You know, I was there too. Sirius, my boy.
Sirius just kind of has like a weak smile. It's like, oh boy, this again.
I need to know now, Sirius. This is important. Is she having trouble?
Well, it's the standard teenage trouble. I don't think it's anything that you can really sink your teeth into.
She's your teenage trouble, my boy. And he kind of like shakes his head. Your teenage trouble involves the heir to the throne. I would like to know, and I'm done repeating myself, son.
Ooh.
As he kind of like his kind of jovial kind of attitude kind of drops, and this kind of darker man kind of lets through.
Sirius kind of notices this change, and he stops a bit. I guess nobody's really close enough to see like his change in expression. But
you guys are
but
he'll
your
back is turned.
Yeah. So he kind of stiffens up a little bit, and then he seems to lean in closer and probably whisper something to him.
He kind of, what do you whisper?
The basically the situation with Vex.
Okay. And he kind of nods his head and goes, So Vexilia is having trouble with luck. And on top of that, And you're sure she was upset by this boy? The Mudblood?
Yes. Sirius looks uncomfortable, but he sort of relents in giving up this information.
Do you know their relation?
I think I could say yes, right?
Kind of. I mean, you can. I mean,
it's not related with the ring.
Yes is open-ended. Yeah, I don't think you're. That would hurt anything.
Okay. No.
Make me a deception check.
Check the goal.
So what does he have? Yeah, he believes you. Yeah, Yeah, he kind of turns and kind of goes, It's too bad. Would you be able to get closer to him, Sirius? I need to know.
I'll do my best.
Good boy. And Priscilla's gonna
Hold
kind of
on.
pat you on the back. He is the first of his name. She kind of pats you on the head. Well,
Indeed, Sirius Roseblood, the first of my name.
she's gonna pat you and like kind of give you like this weird like look over and look into your eyes and then kind of pat you on the cheek. And she turns to him. He's fine. He's gonna nod his head. Go find out. I want to know everything. If this... Well, let's just say that kingdoms have fallen for stupider reasons. We could use this to our advantage. Well, and he's gonna look at you. Go make friends or something. Actually, have you met the Emperor, boy?
I haven't had the chance to, no.
You should. It would be good for our house. And Priscilla kind of nods her head. Well, why don't you take him up, my dear? I have something to attend to. And he kind of nods his head. So while that was all going on, Veronica is over here, and she's gonna go ahead
Asking what happened.
Huh?
Is she asking what happened?
Yeah. So she walks over and she goes, "What did you do to yourself, Uhtred?"
Well, me and Dipper here, I don't know if you've met him, but he's a friend of Karma's. We were on the way to the Weeping Anvil. We saw two people with what looked like dead children, and we fought them. And I guess I caught an axe to the shoulder.
Wait a second.
If it wasn't for Dipper,
she kind of looks. The Emperor was. An Inquisitor came earlier and disclosed this to the Emperor. Apparently, two of his cousins had been attacked on the streets. Is that
we stopped them, and then we saw the Order of a Monarch.
She kind of freezes for a second. She goes, what did you say?
The Order of a Mom.
Shh! And she like pulls you in closely. Don't say that name. Wait.
We stopped them and got the guard, and we both gave our statement to one, and I guess the Inquisition came and took the notebook. But if it wasn't for Dipper, I would have been dead. I got it's a big guy with an axe.
She kind of looks and she goes, "Thank you, young man." And Dipper's still wearing this like fucking like Booker mask.
The Booker team.
Dipper, he kind of nods and looks down.
Well then, she's gonna unbandage your arm, and as you look down, Uhtred, she kind of looks and goes, and she like looks. You bled a lot for such a small wound.
It's what? Because the last time I looked at it, it wasn't small.
You look down on it. It's not small. It's still a gash, but it seems to be subdermal. Or just like it's a level 1 now.
Huh. It wasn't like that an hour ago.
Did you eat or drink anything?
I had Leodelphian lemonade? Question mark?
She kind of like ponders and goes, "Huh. No matter."
Some vendor in the market.
She kind of turns her head over her shoulder and looks that direction. Interesting. Look, why don't you? And as you guys do, you hear a voice go, "Uhtred!" like storms down. As he has like this he's in his full regalia, looking like a baller. As he kind of like storms down with this like big cup in his hand, like a flagon, and he goes, "Uhtred, where is she?"
She was buying clothes, but I came here
actually,
because
you didn't see that, Uhtred. You didn't see that. You were walking ahead. You never saw her pull away.
Yeah, she's over by a lemonade stand.
Make it a deception check.
As I'm just still very kind of like wary. It's by a bard playing the Ballad of the Laughing Storm.
He kind of goes, "That's a great song, a classic." But Uhtred, where the fuck is she?
I'll go get her. As I guess
No, don't get her!
Oh,
And he kind of looks, and he kind of turns.
she's with Kilroy.
He goes, ah, and he turns to the emissary, Finacrio, and he goes, ah, emissary Finacrio, are you here on your business? I believe members of your, You didn't mention anything about anybody else with you, though, when you were at my castle the other day, did you?
No, I was kind of taken aback by that too. I'm waiting for another guard to give me permission to enter. And he's kind of also like awkwardly smiling to the guard he's standing right next to.
The guard kind of kind of looks at you and just looks back ahead of him. This other guard is going to come down here shortly. And we're gonna say about this time, Karma, if you were wandering over with, no, actually you're standing over there, aren't you?
No, I mean, I'm totally fine with wandering back over. The only thing that I was really going to say to him was that I basically was going to say I don't understand because Flint told me to find you.
So Uhtred, I mean, Kilroy seems to be like distant-eyed. He's not talking anymore. When you drag him around, he follows you. And he's got the Booker mask on, so you can't really see his face. And you're just dragging him around. Do you want to go try to find everybody else because you don't know what's going on, or do you want to keep him over here?
I would like to go find everyone else.
Okay, let me drag you guys over there.
I try to do what I'm supposed to do.
Back together.
This is also going to give me trouble. You said not to bring her over here.
As Karma begins walking over, Flint kind of looks up over the corner of his eye and goes, Karma, no, and he like points back, and like he's like gesturing at something. You can't quite make it out because you're kind of like looking at Kilroy, and you kind of walk and wander over. He goes, Karma, you need to leave right now.
What did I do?
This guy up at the top of the stairs here is gonna kind of step forward and kind of begin to wander his way down. And he goes, ah, Flint, who are these fine young people you have brought? And Flint just pauses. And he turns, Ambassador, these are some young wards.
I stand in front of Karma, blocking the eyesight between the ambassador and Flint.
He would have already seen walking down the stairs. He kind of goes, I am Ambassador Zadar of Leodelphia. And he's going to kind of step forward, and he goes, it's a pleasure to make all of your acquaintances. And he's gonna look Kilroy. He kind of like looks up at Kilroy and he puts out like a hand to shake it, and Kilroy is just like a robot, just standing there.
I'm gonna shake his hand.
He kind of looks to shake your hand, and he like looks at you all bloodied, and he goes,
"My good hand.
It's nice to meet you, young man." And he's gonna look over, and he's gonna look straight at Karma. And he goes, "Those are fine Leodelphian wares. Your skin tone. Are you from our homeland?"
Karma immediately has big eyes and starts to visibly sweat. And says, "Oh yes! Love the place. Very beautiful."
Karma
So
is a ward here. Karma Sands. He goes,
Yes. I just saw these clothes and thought that it would be nice to have them.
It's just your face. It seems so familiar.
Yes, my friend here earlier told me I did have something on my face.
He's kind
and she like gestures towards Kilroy.
And
actually, I have my mask on. Wait, I have my mask on.
Oh, so
shit!
He's gonna say nothing about your face, but he is gonna comment on your clothing and your skin tone, and he's gonna go, "My dear, I would love to make your acquaintance. May I see your beautiful face?"
Oh,
As he kind of like grabs your hand
unfortunately.
and kisses your hand as he like is close to you now. And Flint's gonna go, that's not necessary, She, is shy, you see.
Yes, my friend earlier, he told me I have something on my face and would not explain, so I put mask back on.
I'm gonna lean in and go, you've been horribly deformed.
Make a deception check, Richard.
Oh, crap.
Do I hear this?
Yes! Or it's a whisper, but like, it's not a good one.
Karma elbows him.
Oh, you're lucky, you got a 2. You got a 2.
Okay, hold on, I gotta find out.
Wow, you rolled so bad. This guy was supposed to be like, a really like, succinct and like, well-knowledgeable ambassador. Nope.
Destiny point to match it.
Match it, he
Meat beats.
Meat beats.
Oh, never mind. Then I won't spend it then.
Well, you already, it's fine, don't worry about it. So, yeah, he kind of looks and realizes that Uhtred is lying, and goes, my friends, there seems to be a bit of an inside joke going on here. I don't quite get it. But Karma is a very unique name. You know, our late princess had that name.
Rest her soul.
Yes. Kind of looks you
What
up and
happened
down.
to your princess?
She died by well, she died in childbirth.
Oh,
You see, the great queen Kali, her daughter fell pregnant and died in childbirth. A very unfortunate circumstance, but
How is the baby?
excellent. His Highness is in the best of spirits. I talked to her before I left for Leodelphia some time ago. He kind of just looks at you, and you can tell, like, he's something to him is like sketch. Like, he can tell, and he's gonna look at all of you and go,
Mr. Ambassador, did you know that they're selling your country's lemonade in the market?
"Pah!"
Yes, it was very delicious.
Well, I'll have to check it out then. I've never heard of Leodelphian lemonade, but
You won't miss it. It's by a bard playing the most beautiful songs about the laughing storm.
he is looking at everyone suspiciously right now. And he's gonna go ahead and just turn and go, well, it's been a pleasure meeting all of you. I hope to make your acquaintance again, my dear Karma. And he's gonna kiss your hand. Till next time. And he's gonna turn and he's gonna walk.
Yes, you as well.
And Flint is like gonna like let out a sigh and go, shit. Karma.
I'm assuming that Lord Uran and I kind of watched this happen.
Yes. And
So I'm gonna like whisper in his ear, like, so who is this Lord of Leodelphia?
not a lord, just an ambassador. Their queen, Kali, well, their line has been in some question recently. For a long time, they hid the fact that their princess, an heir to the throne, existed. She was kept away, locked away, but from what my spies tell me, some time ago they brought her out and showed her off to the world. Well, then she fell pregnant very quickly and birthed a child and died. Nothing of concern, but it's kind of but it's odd that they're talking about it.
Yeah, how old would she be at this point? How long ago was this?
She died 2 years ago. I don't remember exactly. You'd have to ask Priscilla. You'd be
Okay.
around your age. Well, no matter, my boy. Still, I appreciate your attention to the political matters. This is what our house is built on, serious. Information, knowledge. Those bastard Redguards may have taken our land, but they can't take some things from us. Well, why don't you go put your ear to the ground? And is that the boy over there? He points kind of towards Kilroy, who's like just blankly staring off at the back of Uhtred's head.
Yeah, Sirius will look back and say, yeah, it is.
He kind of puts his hand on your shoulder and whispers, "Information, Sirius. I require it. Now go. And have fun. I must go find your mother-in-law. Or you're not your mother-in-law, your stepmother."
Your mother-in-law. Serious, congrats.
He's gonna go ahead and patch you on your shoulder and go, "Do well, my son." And he's gonna walk off. And on the way, as he's turning away, he turns back and he goes, "I love you, my son." And he's gonna turn away and walk away. It's dad moving.
Do you have a dad? What's that like?
Karma is going to rip off her mask and storm up to Flint and say,
He's gonna, what the? And he's gonna go, "No,
You
and he's gonna look and like try like cover your face as you're talking, and he's gonna go ahead and like take his cape and put his cape around your shoulder and like almost put you inside of it, pretending like to walk with you. And
you have the many explainings to do.
He kind of turns. "I told you to stay away from the castle and nobility, Karma.
I did. I very much did.
But then why are you right here right now?"
Because my guard, who always is getting hurt, went missing.
She's gonna, as you guys are walking over, he's gonna like lead you over here, and he's gonna take the mask off the guy who's unconscious on the ground. It's slightly broken. When you mean rip it off, did you like rip the mask apart?
No, I just like yanked it off quickly.
He's gonna like take it from your hands and go, "Then Uhtred is not doing a good job? I put a lot on that stupid little boy." And he kind of like shrugs. "What can I expect? I put a lot
The man
on
is
him."
always hurt.
Look, Uhtred, he's a good kid. It's just that you gotta understand, Karma. I put a lot on his plate right now. Don't think less of him for it. But I did tell you not to come around nobility or the castle. Thought I made that clear. That man is from your home country, Karma. It's not good for you to be here right now."
Yes, no, I figured that out, and apparently I am dead.
Yes, and this guard is gonna come back down and go, "Alright, you," and he's gonna point to Finacrio. "You can come on up and see the Emperor. Also,
thank you.
and he's gonna point over to Uhtred.
And I want to point back and like, me?
"Yeah, you too.
We
had a report earlier. You're that cadet, aren't you?" And he points up. He points up, and he says, and he's gonna point up, and you see Luck at the top of the steps, kind of like standing there, like tapping his like cane, or like he's just kind of there tapping his foot and just looking. He says, "You're Uhtred Storm, and the Emperor would like to see you and congratulate you."
Okay, and then we're looking like Lady Redguard for like approval, I guess, to go up.
Hold on, and you hear Luck go down, "Wait," and the guard kind of stops and goes, "Hold on, sir." And Luck's gonna turn around and come back, and he's gonna point over there, "You too," and he's gonna point to Dipper.
Dipper's like, me?
"Yeah, you kid. Now, let's go." And he's gonna walk up. It's not every day you get to meet
I guess
the
I'm
Emperor.
gonna follow up because I know Luck, and he scares the shit out of me.
The guard's gonna like bow to Luck, and Luck kind of stands there. He's wearing
Bow
like,
the same.
compared to everybody else, and actually I want to say Vex would have moved by this point. She's gonna move around over here.
What does she think of Kilroy and I's matching outfits?
No comment.
Out of Luck.
Was I invited up, or am I just chilling?
You can do whatever you want. You're nobility.
Oh, I'll join them.
So
I'm gonna bow to Luck too, I guess, as we pass.
Luck's gonna go, I'm still not your lord." And he's gonna gesture past. "My father wishes to see you. Apparently you did some more good work. Come along." And he's gonna gesture you down the hallway here.
Oh, hold on, I have to
Actually,
hit Z to remove things?
Oh, hold on. Well, you want me to... You hold shift here. I'll teleport you.
Oh, shift. There we go. Oh.
Here, I'll teleport all of you. one thing, as you kind of walk past Luck, he's gonna grab your shoulder, Uhtred, and stop you for a
That
second.
one?
Yeah, sure. And he's gonna go. Before that, though, and he kind of like looks over his shoulder at Vex, who's just sitting in her chair. You can't really see her expression from the way she's turned away from you. You two are close-ish. Do you know, what's going on?
I think, she's upset about, Kilroy, my lord.
What is she upset about Kilroy with?
Well, he kind of has a new lady friend, but also, he's dying, my lord.
He's gonna kind of like just take that matter of factly, like, yeah. He's gonna go, Kilroy has a lady friend? Preposterous. And he kind of like grabs his chin and goes, really?
Can we go and see Kilroy with Karma?
Yeah, he looks down. You see Kilroy, like, Veronica is, like, trying to, like, snap in front of Kilroy's face. And Kilroy dressed in this, like, mask and full Delphian attire. But it's really obvious it's Kilroy because he's got all these bandages. And he kind of looks back to Uhtred and he goes, "Are Kilroy?"
Yes, my lord. And also, I think just, with the whole...
Oh, her? And he looks down and he sees Karma. He goes, "The girl from the... from the castle."
Yes, my lord. She's a ward of the state.
Did he ever see me?
Not
He's never seen me.
I'm pretty
he
sure
did
in the castle.
When I got hurt.
Yeah.
When I got hurt.
But he was angered, and because his sister was in trouble, so he just ran. He kind of.
Yeah, my bad.
Yes, I had never really noticed her. You see, Kilroy's interested in her, and he kind of like looks down, and he like looks for a minute, like a second, and he's gonna turn back and go, so that's why Vex is upset?
I'm not... She hasn't talked to me about it, but, I think it's more of, like, looking out for Kilroy, as, Kilroy is Kilroy, and it's kind of unbelievable that someone's interested in him. I'm trying to say that as nicely as I can.
He's gonna, like, a matter of fact, like, he kind of nods his head and goes...
So, kind of like, maybe she's trying to take advantage of him?
Possibly. If that's the case, I'll have to deal with her myself. I owe Kilroy. Kind of...
I can kind of keep an eye out for you if you want.
Well, look, if he's interested, allow it. But, if she's trying to use him, you keep that fucking bitch away from him.
I kind of butted in. I'm like, I know her, and I promise that she's not like that.
She's gonna turn to you and go, "I'm sorry, but I don't talk to people whose faces I cannot see."
Dipper just looks down. I'm Dipper.
Well, I know that. My father asked for you. You're on some kind of report with him, and he points to Uhtred. Look, we've taken long enough. My father will be displeased. Now come along. And he's gonna point this way, and I will take all of you over there.
There we go. Found it. There we go.
And
Finocchio did just walk past. He didn't care for the conversation.
absolutely, you can meet the Emperor one-on-one. So as you approach Finocchio, where did you go, Finocchio?
I took the long way, so I'm on the opposite side.
Oh damn!
Of like Uhtred and Sirius.
Adventuring. You approach and you see Dawn, Lightbringer, who you have met before, and she kind of goes, "Oh, hello, Bug Boy. Oh, I'm sorry. Is that offensive?"
Oh no, I don't take any offense by that.
I'm sorry. My studies of your homeland are not as numerous. I believe we've met before in the crypt.
Yeah, you were with the small one, right?
Felix. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm embarrassed about my behavior down there. I've never quite seen anything like that, or Well, anyways, do you know where
Don't
Felix
worry
is?
about it. It was pretty overwhelming.
Agreed. Do you know where Felix is?
I actually don't know. Last time I saw him, he was somewhere in the crowd. He must have got. He's probably with someone else. I would say probably not.
I see. I was hoping to see him here today. No matter. And she's gonna. I believe my father was. And actually, so we'll say this actually. I'm gonna say as you approach up. Hold on. We will use this person. You can see a lady, a chittenkin, before the Emperor talking, and you can see this other guy in this golden armor. Now, he looks to be a little bit older than you guys, probably 19, 20-ish. And him, the Emperor, and this lady appear to be talking. Funakrio, you have to do a double take for a second, but you're pretty fucking sure that this is your childhood friend, Nat. She is in your traditional garbs and stuff, and you can see her bright purple Rudania. And as you kind of lay eyes on her, you feel a throbbing on your arm, in the spot that we talked about, right? And you hear a voice in your head, the multi-voiced, saying, "She is weak." And for a second there, it like drowns out the rest of your peripheral, and you have to kind of re-catch yourself. But then everything fades back in.
Funakrio does grip the chair and kind of lose stability, and it almost knocks over, but he's able to catch himself.
Don looks. Are you well?
Yeah. I mean, that crowd out there, they're pretty wild. So I just.
True. I always wish to experience it though. I don't get out often. Well, I was hoping that Felix would be able to take me up, but I'm sure he's busy. And as she does, like, you see the Emperor kind of turn. The Emperor appears to be he's a bald guy. He stands about 6 foot tall. He's he's kind of just an average built guy. He has this kind of really well trimmed and acute beard, and it's bright white. Like his face doesn't look like an old person, but he has white hair and white and gray hair. And he's gonna turn to you, Funakrio, and he's gonna go, "Ah, and you are." He looks at you, an emperor from Chorus, and he's gonna turn back to Nat. "Is this your friend?" And she's gonna turn, and Nat's jaw just drops, and she goes, "Funakrio?"
Funakrio has this kind of huge smile, and he's trying to pay all of his attention to the Emperor, but it does kind of switch between Nat and then the Emperor, then Nat, then the Emperor. And
she's gonna bolt at you and grab you in a hug, crying, and goes, "I thought we all thought you were dead."
And Funakrio gives Nat back this hug and tries to hug her tighter than she is, but she is just overpowering him. No, the guards, they disappeared. I don't know what happened to them. Why are you?
As you touch her,
I'm so sorry.
As you
Emperor.
touch her, you hear in your head this powerful drowning out sound. You hear, "Weak," in these thousands of different voices, and you feel your legs shake beneath you as you're able to catch yourself. And she kind of goes, "Are you well, Funakrio?"
Yeah, after.
You feel your arm throbbing.
I'm so sorry, Emperor,
No, it's quite alright.
Actually...
This is beautiful. Are you two... Well, obviously you two are young lovers. I didn't anticipate. He turns back. And
Funakrio is kind of blushing and nodding.
And Nat's gonna let go and blush and go, "No, we are just good friends. Funakrio this was his assignment originally, but we hadn't heard anything back from him in a year, and had assumed the worst.
Funako digs into his bag a bit, looks towards Nat. Did you perhaps give the Emperor a gift from Chorus yet?
I did. I gave him some of some fine royal jellies made from many of our finest harvests, and it will be well deserved. Your cuisine is quite delectable. Acquired, but delectable. He turns to this guy beside him. Junior, would you mind giving some space? And Junior here, he's gonna turn and he's gonna bow and take Nat's hand and kiss it and goes, "It was a pleasure meeting you, Lady Nat. I hope that we can follow up on our dinner arrangements still." And she goes, "Oh, of course, Bright Lord, or," and she kind of stumbles her words and she goes, "You can just call me Booker. Anyways, I must be going. I will prepare for the ceremony." And he kind of steps off, and as he does, he's gonna push past, and you guys see as this guy, Uhtred, this looks like, because you actually saw Booker, this guy is the spitting image of Booker. A little bit different, and actually Sirius, you saw him too. A spitting image, much younger though. And he goes, "Ah, are you two the, three?" And he looks, "You must be Sirius Roseblood," as he like gestures to you and your cape and stuff. "It's a pleasure to meet
indeed.
you." He puts out his hand.
Sirius kind of does a standard bow and whatever the courteous thing is.
Curtsy and stuff. "I am Booker Twins, the second. My father is the late Booker Twins. He kind of like looks sullen. He will be greatly missed. I heard you were in Redwall when it happened."
Yeah. That I remember that day as if it were yesterday. Terrible stuff.
He kind of nods his head. "I'm sorry, I don't mean to be frank, but I must go prepare for the ceremony. It was a pleasure to meet you, though." And he's gonna nod.
Likewise.
He's gonna turn and nod to Uhtred. He's gonna kind of push past you guys, and he's gonna walk off. Huh?
I was moving past for him, like just moving aside.
Okay. So the Emperor is gonna go ahead and turn. So we're gonna finish with this first. Finacrio and Nat, go ahead.
Well, Emperor, I guess you're gonna get 2 gifts. And he digs into his backpack and pulls out this dark crystal, and he kind of gets on one knee and hands it to the Emperor. This is what we call a Clio. If you bond with this crystal, its light brightens with your intelligence.
Ah, that's nifty indeed. Why, thank you. And he's gonna bow his head and kind of accept it formally. Well, he's gonna look around and he's gonna like, you see beside him, there is this frickin' like, this assortment of gifts on the ground as he's been receiving people all day. And he's gonna look down and he's just gonna reach down and grab something and he's gonna say, "I have nothing for you, but I feel this is worthy." And he's gonna go ahead and hand you just this jar.
Of jelly.
A jar, Funako kind of smiles and it's just, "Oh, that you don't need to give me this. This was my mission."
No, take it. And he's gonna push towards you. It's interesting. And there's like, you can see inside there appears to be like a small amphibian.
Funako takes it. Thank you. I did tell Skylar about this. Thank you. I don't know how to react.
Entirely. I think it comes with instructions on the back. Sort of a gag gift, I think.
Is it like little sea monkeys?
But thank you. I'm sure we'll be able to reconnect later at a more formal dinner. But I appreciate both of you coming.
Funakra looks towards Nat and kind of gets a little closer to her. Is there any time or anywhere we can talk to each other privately, or?
Of course, and she kind of like pulls her and she's quite beautiful. So she kind of like puts her she kind of puts her hair over her ear and goes, of course, Funako. And she kind of goes, my liege, or my emperor, and she's gonna bow with kind of a graceful curtsy to the emperor, and he's gonna nod, and she's gonna excuse herself with you. Do you bow?
Yeah, I do bow.
As you begin to step away, you see as this Inquisition guard looks at you, and he lets you pass. Okay.
And Funakra gives like a little smile, another awkward smile.
I'm gonna say that you guys move down here. Okay, let's deal with the rest of you. So you guys are brought up, and Luck is gonna kind of lead you guys over, and he's gonna go, Father, I found the men you were looking for, and you guys are kind of gonna strut up here, and you see the Emperor sitting here, and he kind of turns and goes, and he's gonna look all of you over. 1 second.
For the bow.
One second. Okay. So as you pass this Inquisitor guard on here,
no.
he's gonna go ahead and grab your arm. Listen, I'm gonna say Sirius and them are ahead of you, and as you pass this Inquisitor guard, he's gonna grab your arm, and you look down, and this silent Inquisitor grabbing and just staring at you as you feel this like immense grip on your arm.
Dipper is like trembling.
He's gonna look to you, and as like his hand reaches towards your fucking throat, like it's like you can tell it's going towards your throat, but it's barely up. And the Emperor goes, "Is there a problem, Inquisitor?" And the Inquisitor stops, and he releases slowly, and he kind of nods his head no, and he goes, "Then let our guests pass. Stop playing around with them. So silly, some of these Inquisitors."
Like toys.
He's gonna turn to you guys and go, so you are, and he looks at you, Uhtred Storm, and your name was Dipper, right?
Yes, sir.
He's gonna look at you and go, my friend, I am the Emperor of Angland, and, I respect your right to privacy, but, I already know who you are, so we can dispense with the mask.
Dipper says, what?
He's gonna go ahead and reach down to this pile of things beside him, and he's gonna go ahead and pull out a sheath, and you can recognize this as one of your fangs. And he's gonna go ahead and kind of flip the point towards you. Or not the point, he's gonna flip the point towards you, and he's gonna flip it in his hand and grab the blade and handle out. I believe this belongs to you.
Oh my god, thank you. Thank you so much, sir.
I, heard from my Inquisitors and Captain Michael of the Guard, you made quite a ruckus in Redwall.
Dipper looks down, and he's taken his mask off. The Booker mask. He still has his face mask on.
Lord Despero, why are you in Redwall?
Excuse me?
Oh, come on, boy.
I gotta go.
Are you sure? I did give you the dagger.
Yeah. I'm sorry, sir. I gotta get out of here.
If you're worried about your family, they aren't aware yet. We kept this in close circles. As it stands right now, me, a couple of my Inquisitors, and Lord Redwall, or Redguard, are the only ones who know.
He turns around as he says that, and he says, You can't tell them.
Boy, you don't tell an emperor what to do, as his voice kind of becomes serious for a second. Though, you may be able to convince me otherwise. Hence the talk, as he kind of gestures back in front of him. Besides, I've yet to reward you for your good deed this morning.
Dipper is just like... He is, like, visibly shaking.
Well, are you going to be able to compose yourself in my presence, or do you need to walk away?
I'm sorry, my lord. And he takes a deep breath.
Anyways, Sirius, and he kind of gestures. Me and your father were just talking about you. You were here when my brother fell.
Indeed. Sirius kind of looks down, kind of solemnly. Tragic day.
Indeed, the child, the boy. What was his name again?
Hold on. Does he actually know it is, Kilroy?
He knows
that Kilroy was associated with the day? Or...
I know.
It's I mean, everyone around saw that a horned boy got resurrected. So it's pretty well known that Kilroy is the one who got resurrected.
Sorry, what was the question then?
The boy is, how fair is he?
Well, he's managing somehow. It is certainly tough.
Yes, I heard he has quite a nasty... and he kind of gestures to his head, like where the horn would be.
Yeah.
That's Booker, though. He sacrificed himself for the innocent. And he kind of, like, shakes his head. Well, hopefully it was worth it. As he kind of, like, looks away, kind of, like, almost unsure about that question. You, and he points
He looks towards the specter.
He looks towards Dipper and Uhtred. You two. This morning, and he gestures over his head to the Inquisitor here. Inquisitor of Moth here. He told me that, you two stopped a unfortunate event. My kin were indisposed and you saved their lives.
Yes, my lord. As I kind of like stay very formal and try to do my best to like not show my injury, if that makes sense.
Well, he can quite see.
Dipper's just kind of staring at the floor.
Probably because now it's a minor injury, right?
Yes, it is level 1 now.
Yeah. You should both be commended for this, and I will see to that in the following days that you both are. Hopefully the dagger, as he gestures to Dipper, is good enough for you. I could always take it back.
No,
that was a joke. I'm sorry. Sometimes I become too serious. Regardless, I just wanted to thank both of you for your service. These men that you encountered, evil men, they will stop at nothing for the prize that they seek. Anyways, I just wanted to meet some familiar faces. And he kind of looks to all of you. I'd heard good things about you. Anyways, Sirius, and he gestures to Dipper. I have a question on this fine day. I've been pondering the nature of sacrifice. I have sacrificed much in my life. A dead brother. All sacrifices of this position, I guess. Have you all sacrificed? Just curious, as he kind of like leans back in his chair ponderously. Just a question for an old man that would make one happy.
Sirius seems kind of taken aback by this question, I guess. And he stiffens up for a second. I'm
just curious, what is the greatest sacrifice you've ever made in your life? Oh, come on. You boys must have sacrificed something.
Sirius seems to be having trouble, like, speaking, not because, like, he doesn't understand the question or doesn't know how to answer, but probably because whatever he wants to answer is hard to say.
He kind of looks...
Well...
So I'm going to say he kind of sees this...
Looks down.
He notices this immense, like, weight in your eyes, Sirius. And he's going to kind of go, You? And he looks to Uhtred.
Yes, my lord. I'm originally from Crossroads, and not from the good part, as you could probably guess from my name. I am an orphan. And when we were growing up in the home, I oftentimes, there was a spore outbreak, and I pretty much thought I was dead. I had tried to sacrifice myself so everyone else could escape after the spore had overrun the orphanage.
Brave. Very brave. And he turns to Dipper. And you, Dipper. Or should I say... Is it Luzka?
I'd prefer Dipper.
I'm sorry, child, but I hate to overstep my bounds, but you are speaking to the Emperor.
Dipper looks down.
Continue.
He says,
my...
Yeah. Oops.
Sirius falls like 40 feet to the ground and breaks his neck on the pavement. Game over, guys. Well, it's been a great time, everybody. Thank you for watching.
I accidentally rested my hand on an arrow key.
Dead. Yeah, it's a pretty precarious, like, freaking, like, setup here. I kind of imagine there's a guardrail here, but... Dipper.
My...
Go ahead.
My family.
You sacrificed your family.
Well, in a way.
Then my last question, I'm sorry to keep you all. What did you sacrifice for? Why? He looks to Uhtred. Simply, though. Speak with your heart. He just kind of leans back and puts his hand to his lips.
So that others more deserving may live.
He looks, his eyes, he doesn't say anything, his eyes just like look to Sirius now.
Sirius seems more calm at this question. And he thinks about it for a second and he says, to carry on someone's memory.
And he looks to Dipper. And what did you sacrifice for?
Well, I just couldn't be what they wanted me to be.
That doesn't sound like a sacrifice at all. It sounds like you didn't sacrifice. He kind of smiles. That's okay. It's a dangerous business hunting monsters. Anyways, as he kind of like, this jovial face kind of returns, and he goes, it's been a pleasure meeting all of you. I believe our ceremony begins shortly, but it's been a nice time meeting you all. And he kind of looks at all of you, and he kind of gestures back the way, if you don't mind.
I'm gonna bow and then make my way.
So all of you begin making your way. As you guys do, hold on. Uhtred, as you pass the Emperor, he's going to go ahead and stop you and grab your arm. And so Sirius, you kind of pass by, and he's going to look to you.
I'm going to stop and go, yes, my lord?
Luck here has told me about the events 2 years ago. You did very well.
Thank you, my lord.
I'd like to speak to you something about a proposition, something that would be insane of you to turn down.
Yes, what is it?
Many in our time, as he kind of gestures out towards the crowd, you can see the entire festival happening. They look down upon people because of their race and whatnot. I don't see it that way.
Ethnicity higher.
I don't see it that way, but I can understand why. There are practical practical things that must be accounted for, but you've shown great spirit. I've seen that Lord Redguard has taken notice of you too. And your actions this morning. You seem to have a habit of being in the right place at the right time. Anyways, my proposition, and think on it. The Inquisition is always looking for quality recruits. Jake, I
I'm
can't
just
hear
kind of
you.
like, oh, I was just kind of speechless. I was like, yes, my lord. Gasp.
I know the public image they present. I can quite assure you that it is both true and not true. A necessary evil. He kind of looks you up and down. I'd like you to stay till after the ceremony and make you a guest at my feast later tonight.
I would be honored, my lord.
And he kind of nods his head. And Luck kind of is just standing there like just kind of quiet, discerning.
Scares me, so.
Luck is gonna kind of joke under his breath as he kind of looks away from you. You might be my man yet, Uhtred Storm. Okay, and the Emperor is gonna kind of turn to Luck and Dawn and everybody and go, let's get this show on the road. It's getting late, and it's about 4:30, 5 o'clock at this point. You guys have been talking for a while, and he's gonna kind of gesture Uhtred to the back row of seats here.
I'm going to follow and listen because you can't turn down an emperor.
And as you guys kind of do, the Emperor, for the next 20 minutes, you can see people setting things up. The Emperor puts on his formal crown. Luck kind of disappears and returns with this very elegant dress, or not dress, but dressings. Vex is also going to appear, and she is kind of changed out of this outfit. We're gonna say those of you that are down here, once your business concluded with the Emperor and whatnot, you guys were kind of, besides Sirius, who can do whatever he wants, the rest of you are kind of shepherded out of the, what's it called?
I'll probably stay at the top because I'm a noble, maybe? Yeah, I don't know.
Your parents would have returned, and I can seat you up here with the rest of them if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll sit with them.
Okay.
I am not done talking to Flint.
Okay. Is there anything you'd like to say while all that was happening? Oh,
yeah,
right up there.
Just found out I was dead.
Flint kind of looks to you gravely, and he's gonna kind of lean into you and kind of get his head low down and whisper in your ear, "Do you realize the danger you are in, girl? The game you play."
Not particularly.
He's gonna kind of look around. Karma Sands, your mother wishes to see you dead.
That is a lie.
Do you kind of push him back?
No, she just stands there with a blank face.
It is the truth. Why are you here? Your uncle, Emilio, my friend, he saved your life. He sent you away from her. That letter. We can speak more of it later, but your life is in grave danger. And he that ambassador. He will relay that you live if he discerned who you really are. There's a chance he did not. I might have a way to take care of this, but blast it. And he's gonna kind of like stroke his beard. That was a foolish mistake coming over here, Karma. Your life is in grave danger. No matter.
Karma has her mask on so he can't see, but she is just, her teeth are absolutely clenched.
He's gonna go ahead and kind of like ponder for a second and go, I may have Uhtred take you out of the city. Somewhere where even I do not know. Get you as far away from civilization as possible. It's not safe for you here anymore.
I don't understand.
You will. And he's gonna kind of like look past you. The ceremony is beginning soon. I must return to my obligations. Where is Uhtred? Let me go find him. Go, stay here. And he's gonna look over at, so Kilroy, like Veronica has been trying to like snap at Kilroy for like a minute. And like Kilroy is like slowly coming to, and he eventually regains it. And she's been whispering something in his ear. And as he kind of like wakes up and goes, where am I? It's alright, Kilroy, as she kind of like strokes his head. You're safe. Oh, jeez. Oh. Ah, I had way too much lemonade. Oh. And he's gonna go ahead and like turn to Karma and goes, oh, Karma, what happened? I can't. We were talking about something, and then no time. And Flint kind of turns to Veronica. You two stay here till after the ceremony. We'll come back down later. And Flint's gonna walk up and kind of gesture to Veronica, and Veronica's gonna kind of nod her head, and she's gonna walk up. Sirius, you see as your parents return, and Lord Redguard is gonna go ahead and where did Lord Redguard go? Did I nuke him? I did nuke him. He's gonna gesture you to kind of follow him the way up.
Karma is going to, at this point, panic and look for Dipper.
You see Dipper coming down the steps. He would have been just relieved by what's his name?
Dipper just looks kind of like out of it.
Karma goes over to Dipper and says, "They're making me leave the city."
What?
They are making me leave the city.
Why? What are you talking?
Actually, and so
What's
Karma,
going
as
on?
you're talking to Dipper, you see the ambassador pass back by, and he like scans at you as he walks up the steps towards the platform.
Karma looks and watches him walk up the stairs. And she says, "That man, he told me that my whole country think I am dead."
What?
Flint, he tell me that my mom want me dead. I don't understand. I don't know who's telling the truth. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't understand how I'm dead. I am very clearly alive.
Hey, Sirius, is it alright if I move you up? I'm sorry, Karma.
Yeah.
You're good.
You're good.
Dipper is like kind of trying to wrap his head around like a billion different things at once, so he kind of just looks overwhelmed. He says,
Karma, what does that mean?
Do you think this is part of my mission? Do you think they are testing me?
I don't think that is that's something that he would lie about.
But I don't understand what's going on. What if they send me away and I fail?
I don't know, Karma. I don't know. He kind of just looks down.
She starts crying.
Dipper puts his hand on her shoulder. He says, I listen. I really have no fucking clue what is going on right now. But I promise that whatever happens to you, I'll be there. Okay?
Okay.
He takes off his mask and he gives her a hug.
She hugs him back.
Okay, 1 second. Okay, cool. 1 second, let me get something set up. So as the sun kind of begins to slowly set, 1 second, let me change the music here. So, I need to know where everybody is real quick. Where is Uhtred?
Up in the back room.
Okay, Uhtred, you're sitting beside Vex and Luck. As Vex kind of approaches, he kind of sits down and looks to you, Uhtred, and goes, "Fancy seeing you here." She kind of sits down beside Luck, and Luck kind of awkwardly goes, "Are you look, I'm not the best at these things. Are you alright, Vex?" As he kind of sounds like Uhtred, you only know Luck as being like angry
And trying to kill me?
and trying to kill you, but like you hear genuine concern on his voice, and she kind of just like purses her lips and goes, "No, I'll be fine. I was being childish. That's all." Kind of nods his head. "Well, if you need to talk, I might take you up on that." And Vex kind of like looks sullenly down at her feet. "Yes, okay." And so as that's all going on, you guys see as Booker Jr. returns, and he's gonna take a seat here.
Richard's very awkward because like Vex is like iced him hardcore.
Huh?
Uhtred is like very, very uncomfortable right now.
She's not. No,
It's like
I mean, she kind of looks at you and like she's not. You can tell she's not that upset with you.
But no, I'm just saying in general, Uhtred's uncomfortable. He's like in a very situation he's not really used to.
Mm.
And there's apparently politics at play here with Vex.
So
Apparently drama is politics.
hold on here, guys. 1 second. Let me go ahead and fix some stuff here. So as like the festival kind of goes on, you guys wait a bit as people begin to regather around the platform, and the Emperor is going to kind of stand up, and he's going to kind of turn to everyone. And oh gosh, as you guys are kind of seated up there, he is going to go ahead and kind of step forward, and you see Uhtred as here, I'll grab him for you. 1 second, guys. Trying to make this official. Where are those tokens? Here, I can just grab 2 of these guards from down here. It doesn't matter. You see as 2 of these guards kind of wander up Uhtred. They both seem to be carrying this extremely heavy looking container, and Vex is gonna kind of like motion towards it and goes, "Do you know what that is, Uhtred?"
Isn't that Booker's staff?
Indeed. And she kind of not staff, that's the Spear of Destiny. She kind of like looks at it, and her and Luck are just transfixed on it. What somebody could do with that. The power. And she kind of like turns away from it, but luck seems to be locked on it, and his eyes are gonna flit like past you, Uhtred, down towards Booker, who's seated there talking to these two other angelkin seated beside him. And he's gonna kind of sigh and go, "Ah, if it were only me that Father had chosen." And he's gonna just kind of turn to the side. Uhtred, would you mind? And actually, the Emperor's gonna stand up. And he's gonna turn, and the crowd kind of quiets, and he's going to go ahead and kind of motion to everybody and go, "My subjects, citizens of Redwall, today is a momentous occasion." And he's gonna go ahead and oh, hold on here. Oh, why don't they have fucking... Is Groovy broken? Did they get rid of Groovy?
I don't know.
Is
I don't hear
Groovy dead?
anything.
Oh no. Wait, hold on.
Oh yeah, Groovy is dead. If you click on the Groovy thing, it says Groovy has ended its service.
Oh no.
Oh god. I wanted Kilroy to die, not Groovy.
Wait, they killed Groovy?
Yeah, well, he ain't alive.
Oh no. That's awful. Okay, well, shit, for dramatic effect, but everyone please sync up that video there if you want to hear the intended dramatic...
It says Groovy has ended its service. We have received legal notice and cooperated accordingly. Thank you everyone for flying with Groovy.
Oh my gosh, that's horrible.
What video?
Freaking Discord. I posted it. Did it post in the chat? Don't play it yet. I'll tell you when to cue it.
It's your responsibility. You mentioned before you were lazy with editing to add in the 4 seasons concerto for violin.
I don't have to. I can just play the video now. I can just play it now. So if you guys want to sync it up, I'll tell you when to start it.
Ready.
Yeah.
Okay, if everyone has it ready and synced up. 1 second, let me get it here. Okay, everyone can go ahead and play it. Uhtred, can you go ahead and make me a perception check?
Yeah, sure. So I'm only -1 now, so yeah.
The Emperor's gonna turn to everybody and go, "My nephew, Booker Twins," and he's gonna gesture to Booker Twins. Is that a 3?
Yep.
Will claim the spear, and as these soldiers kind of bring it to the front here, Uhtred, you notice that one of these soldiers is a little bit small for these clothing he's wearing. And he kind of like slumpingly waggles up. And as he kind of trips, his helmet trips up a little bit. And underneath, you see Finna's face. And his helmet kind of like, he's going to go ahead and kind of like look back towards you, realizing it slipped a bit. What do?
I'm going to run up, I guess. I think I'm going to draw my sword and run towards the guard and say, I'm gonna yell, "Emperor, get back! This
as you do
this
that,
man is not a guard."
Finna's gonna go ahead and rip off his helmet and go for Amon, and he's gonna pull out something in his hand and click it. Bam! Uhtred, make me an acrobatics check.
Hold on, I can see what my roll is. Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah, you
It's a 7, you got a 4. Uhtred, as he clicks this button, you see something in his breastplate and this flash of light. You are launched, and everybody on this platform, this blast of fire goes off. Everybody is launched off. You see limbs and body parts go hurling. You're just able to cover your face, and you are launched back through the actual canvas here. You are back over here. I'm going to roll some falling damage for you.
Damn it, I'm hurt again.
Actually, can you make me another acrobatics check? You have a -4 at this point. You are falling... I believe like 25 feet.
I need to...
Huh?
So you...
There we go. So I'm at -4.
You have -4 because your minor injury and then the actual one. Oh, did you include the minor injury in your previous one?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
So this roll is going to be. I need another acrobatics. You're -4 this time.
Oof.
So it'll be your same roll as last time, but I think you only roll 3 dice. It is going to be a level 4. This is difficult.
I'm going to spend a preemptive destiny roll.
Okay. Okay. So you get a preemptive destiny roll. It doesn't help you. So you're gonna go ahead and fall, Uhtred. So you got a 2. It was a 4, right?
Yeah.
You take another 2. You guys standing on the ground all witness as body parts go flying out of this middle area here. And then I got another song for you guys to play now. Hold on. Oh, this sucks without Groovy. This is too bad. Ah, that blows.
Groovy, way to ruin a moment.
I wonder if like rhythm or like any of the other music bots still work.
Here, let's try this. No, because I mean we had both of them on that.
Oh really?
Yeah, that's really blows. I'm sorry for people at home wondering. We use Groovy and Rhythm to play Discord music, and I was gonna use it for a dramatic moment. This is the next song that is going to play. If everyone wants to cue it up. Okay, when everybody's ready, let me know.
Ready.
3, 2, 1. You can see as Uhtred's body is like, you guys see as the people watching, everybody, you guys see this explosion, body parts go flying. You see like Luck's body, Vex's body, the Emperor's body, everybody gets launched onto the ground. They're smoldering, like Vex's head is partially blown off. Uhtred is gonna go ahead and land his body chart, and he's gonna crack his skull into the ground, and he's just on the ground dead. Jake, you're dead.
Yes. Yay. I knew it.
What the fuck?
Everybody, as this goes on, you see multiple people in the crowd are gonna begin dropping their masks and removing their lush, vibrant robes. And underneath, you see plenty of them wearing dark black robes. And they're gonna pull up their hoods. They're all gonna start drawing weapons. This entire structure has been collapsed. Sirius, you are on the very edge of where the explosion was. This entire structure, your arm begins to like flip down. This guy on the side here, this ambassador, you can see him in this chair as this entire like structure begins to collapse. His arm is blown off, half his face is blown off, and he just lies lifeless in his chair. Veronica Redguard is there. You can see as her arm is also like blown off, and she's like, but apparently she protected her head. You see as Flint is like swoozing to his feet. This entire structure begins to collapse in. Lord Euron is gonna step forward and go, "Get off!" And he's gonna motion to you guys to jump off and to run backwards. He's gonna scramble over these chairs. Can you go ahead and make me an acrobatics check? This is only going to be a level 3.
Okay.
You are not hit by the blast.
4. Yep. Level 3?
Yes.
Okay.
On all these cultists.
Let's see. What's the statisticalness of adding a preemptive destiny roll?
You gain, instead of having on each roll you get a 66% chance instead of a 50% chance of success.
Okay. I'll preemptively spend.
These people over here by the fountain are all going to take off their robes.
Okay, well I didn't need it, but...
You are able to scramble your way back and get off this platform as it slowly collapses in on itself, burying bodies underneath. I will move the rest of you back here.
Dipper draws Talon and grabs Karma and says, "Karma, we need to get out of here now."
You guys do
Where's
see
Finocchio?
over here. You guys see Uhtred on his side. You saw him hit hard. Kilroy's gonna run, or I'm sorry, hobble his way and go chase and go, Uhtred, no!
Karma,
like looking in shock.
Karma in this moment feels really torn, but she decides to go with Dipper.
Okay. So you guys are going to the right here?
Yeah, we're fucking running.
You guys see as these cultists begin to swarm over here. This one in the lead here is going to pass by. This one behind him is going to bury a hatchet in the back of this lady's head. She's going to scream. There is mass chaos. These guards begin to push forward. A lot of them in the front section, things have been collapsed on top of them. These guards here are going to rush forward and go confront these guys. These other guys are going to move forward and start grouping up on them. These guys are fighting the guards and killing them. This guy over here, he's going to slip by, and this guy here going to kill this lady, and they're going to start moving towards you guys. They're going to scream in a battle cry,
would we have not been able to run past them? Because we're like sprinting.
In the moment of confusion, they are doing this, like this is planned. They know exactly what they're doing. Their job is to kill survivors.
I would run towards the guards.
Yeah, Sirius is gritting his teeth.
Actually, I'm sorry. Lord Redguard and Lady Redguard would not be here. They failed.
Oh,
They
rip
get
them.
collapsed.
Fuck.
So Sirius draws his weapons and looks to his father. Father?
Your father is fucked up, and he's gonna like look at you and grab your shirt. You can see like the extent of his wound. Like they're both injured. Like their ears are bleeding, their face is all charred. They have bits of wood stuck in them. You can notice your father is quite badly bleeding from his stomach. He's gonna gesture and grab you and go, run. Priscilla's only gonna make it halfway down the stairs before she kind of collapses on the steps. I'm gonna restart my music now. Oh, too bad I got Ruby.
All I want to say is, Zammy, I told you so.
Was this predicted?
Yeah, it was. Skylar was all like, "Oh yeah, someone is totally like gonna get like an assassination attempt or anything." I was like, "No, that probably won't happen."
I called it murder homies.
Okay.
I believe Matt and I are so like behind the whole contraption. Yeah, so
the buildings behind, by the way, there are guys coming out in black robes.
I take off my Meraki royal robe and I completely cover Nat with it, trying to hide all of her purple, and I'm trying to find some kind of crack we can run through together.
They are like, you guys can tell that they are like, this is a concerted effort. They had a plan, and they're here to finish you guys off.
Am I getting attacked?
Oh. Absolutely. Let's roll for some initiative here.
Okay, I have reflex.
Fuck.
We're gonna deal with you guys over here first.
Oh boy,
Who all has reflex?
So yeah, who's got plus one reflex?
Do these cultists have reflex? I'm gonna kill myself, Jack.
I don't have. Some of them do.
Oh my god.
Luckily, there are plenty of targets.
Fuck off.
Okay.
You know what,
guys,
you can fuck all the way off.
So like we really don't have like any type of plot armor, do we?
No.
Okay.
So the campaign could like end right here.
Absolutely.
Good night.
Okay, so I need people with plus one reflex. Everybody's got a. So Uhtred, you did.
I did. I said I did.
I'm sorry, Jake.
It's okay. It was glorious. He reached the peak of where he could go, and then he died. It was great.
Let's go!
Honestly, yeah. You know what does suck is my last words were, "This guard is horrible. He is always hurt and always getting lost. And where are you? Dead."
And little did you know, I was making fame and fortune for myself by saving the Emperor's nieces and nephews.
Hey, Karma. So, did you roll?
Yes.
You got a 12.
Yes.
Dipper got a 17. Let me roll the guy here. Oh, you guys go ahead. Okay. So I believe Dipper goes first.
Okay, so like,
Hold on one second.
how's the positioning?
Hold on. There's a lot of moving parts here.
Wait, I
Okay.
wanna.
Then Uhtred.
I also.
Well, actually, Uhtred's
Yeah.
dead. Cross him off.
Dead.
Yes.
So here's what I'll do. I'll even make this. Actually, I'm just gonna do this on a piece of paper here because there's too many different. Actually, I'll use. I'll use the inbuilt tokens. Hold on.
Oh wait,
Harvest
hey
mode.
Jack, I actually have a question.
Yeah.
Can you look at my chart thing? Cause I have like vocation skills that I have questions about.
Is this the battle thing?
Yeah.
So how that works is you can just roll that at the beginning of combat, and you can roll that independent of your combat roll, and depending on what you get, I will tell you different things.
Okay, how many do I roll, and can I do that now?
Yeah, 1 second. Let me throw everybody up here. Kilroy. I don't even know if Kilroy is worth having a turn order, considering the fact that he's like. Oh, am I gonna?
Should I also roll right now, or
You don't have reflex, do you?
no?
Okay, so I have Finacrio, Sirius, Karma, Dipper. I don't have Uhtred. Let me do the cultists here. Choose this guy and this guy. So, and then we'll do the guards. Actually, for the purposes of this, I'm only gonna count things that are attacking you guys. These guards are gonna fight some of them, and I'm just gonna deal with roleplay. The ones that get through are the ones that'll attack you. So I'm not gonna count the guards. How do I remove?
As technically running away is also an option, but
Absolutely.
yeah, that crowd looks nice.
Why can't I remove people? Oh, do I have to actually like nuke him? Hold on, that's what I have to do, don't I?
Duke Nukem. Oh.
Yeah, I'll replace it. And then I'll get some combat music going. I expect this to be quick.
I don't like the sound of that.
Quick and swift death for us.
So let me go ahead and this cultist will be that guy. Okay, so this one will be. So first it'll go Dipper, then it'll go Karma, then it'll go the cultists, then it'll go Sirius. Actually no. For Nakru and Sirius, what did you guys roll?
14.
Okay, what did you get, Finacrio? Let me go check here. Finacrio got a 3. I believe Finacrio goes last. Oh, is Anakin have to go? I know Anakin said he had to leave early. We might have to stop it here.
Oh.
Oh wait, is that Anakin?
We can fight. We can fight.
Are we good?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Let me go ahead and get some music going within this game, which is really unfortunate because I had like some serious better
Jack,
music.
if you're asking about the background noise, it's coming from Jake.
Oh, I see.
I think he got people over.
Oh, is that Henry? That's my friend. Hold on. 1 second. Hold on 1 second here. Let me go ahead and set this up and just get this going. We have somebody else over, but we're gonna run this regardless. It's fine. I'm gonna do.
Of course, Jack brought Nat into this. Like, what a bitch.
We're gonna do battle cult.
Yeah, do like some ReZero theme or something.
We can't though.
Oh yeah, because it's copyrighted. Got him.
Okay. Okay, this will work. Okay.
Viewers at home, sync up to Call of the Witch.
No, yeah. Okay, let's get going here. Dipper, you declare first. Or actually, no, you don't. They declare first. So first to go is Finacrio. You're the slowest.
Just taking a quick glance, is there any way Nat and I can run through these people?
Probably not. Your safest bet would probably be to head towards one of the side outposts here. Okay, go to the sides. You do see a bunch of your friends over here. Oh, I should also lay down everybody over here on the ground. Actually, there should also be guys over here, my bad. The whole point is that you guys are surrounded. Grab some cultist boyos. So you're really, I mean, you can go whichever way you want. It's your turn, though. Nat looks freaked out.
I'm gonna grab Nat's hand and run over this pile of rubble. I'm gonna see if I can find, like, something useful, because I know he was, the Emperor was gifted a whole loads of things, so I'm gonna see if I can find anything that can help us survive the situation.
Okay, so you're gonna go over to the collapsed structure, okay? Dipper, what are you doing? Oh, I'm sorry, actually, that's not how it works. It's the cultists. So the cultists over here, these two over here, this lady's dead. This one that is closest to you, Dipper, he's going to attempt to charge at you. He's gonna try to close the distance. He's got an axe, and he's gonna try to kill you.
Is he now?
Yeah. This other one, he's gonna charge at Karma. Actually, never mind. They're both gonna charge at Karma. Actually, they're not gonna charge. They're just gonna move forward and attack. Okay, Sirius, what are you doing?
So I see what those cultists are doing. Do I see any of the cultists down here doing anything, or potentially breaking through?
These guys over here, they seem like it looks like they're all gonna run towards the guards and try to kill all the guards. So you guys have some time before all the guards get overwhelmed.
So our best bet is to kind of break through the rank, sort of to the right, I guess, if we're facing towards the crowd. Is that correct?
That's your decision to
the crowd. I guess those are kind of the two best bets. Although there's also a collapsed structure, which might make it hard to get to the crowd. Is that correct? Is there any indication of, like, where we can and can't move because of the collapsed stadium?
Collapsed structure, this middle area here, kind of where Fanakra is going to try to go climb to, this area is, for the most part, it is like, it's a pretty big mangled thing. You can try to attempt to move into it. I would also like to point out, Fanakra, I guess, and maybe we can, like, let you return, like, it is, like, all crashed in on itself. Like, it is a bunch of pointy sticks and broken wood and, like, tarp. So you can still do what you were doing before. I don't know if maybe, considering now that, like, it might not be even feasible to move through that area.
Okay, so
unless
pretty
you
much
really want to do some acrobatics checks.
Pretty much anything in shadow is like you need an acrobatics check, basically.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, narrator.
Fanakra, would you like to change your original thing then?
Yeah, I would just like to run with that and have it so I'm on the outer part. So, like, if people look at me, they see me before they see Nat. So we're gonna run towards Karma, Dipper, Sirius, over Uhtred's dead body.
Okay, sounds good. These other cultists in the back here, they're gonna go ahead and they have bows. They're gonna start shooting at these guards.
I haven't declared yet.
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Get cheesy doodles then.
Okay, what's Lord Uron doing? Is he just crying?
He seems to be trying to get Priscilla on her feet. She seems to be much more hurt than he is.
Okay. Sirius is gonna, I guess, follow his father's advice of running away, and he's going to probably, would he be able to make it towards Dipper?
Yeah, you would see that Karma is about to get ganged up on over here.
Or Karma, I guess. So that's like 60 or 30 feet. Yeah.
Yeah, you should have. You could make it to the cultists technically.
So I could even probably charge at them.
You could.
And attack.
Yeah. They don't realize how fast you are.
How do these guys look?
How tough do they look? It's hard to tell beneath their robes. They seem to be like they just have axes. They don't. They look like your gut instinct is that they are probably. I mean, they're dangerous.
They're dangerous, but
They're not. They're
if
not
I'm
gods. They're not
shooting
unkillable.
them-
They're not unkillable. Like,
okay.
You could probably fight them.
All right. Yeah. So I'll charge and help Karma out because she's one of the few allies that I probably have at this point.
So you're gonna charge at these guys.
And I'm gonna, yep, and attack, murdering them. Hopefully.
These cultists over here, they're all going to. The archers are gonna shoot at the guards. The axemen are gonna attack the guards in one-on-one combat. Karma.
Yes, I want to do that. My, what do you call it? Battle tactics roll.
Okay, you want to make that for me now?
Yes, I asked you before. I don't know what it is.
So what you do? So you want me to look at your sheet?
Yes,
so
please.
It's a vocation. It's a vocational skill. So that would be 3 plus your 1 in battlefield tactics, plus 2 from your reflex warrior.
Okay, so 66.
It should actually no. I'm sorry, that's not how it works. It would only be 3 plus 1, plus reflex, so it's 5. I'm sorry. You don't add the
5.
warrior.
Okay.
So if you roll that for me, I will give you insight.
Come on, come on, come on.
That's really good.
Yes.
Okay. Your extensive training with your uncle, you realize what they're doing right now, like, your uncle's touched this board. You hit hard, and then you send in the cleanup crew. You need to punch through and to get away. This is a killing zone. Like, this is a bad place to be. This is a really bad place to be. Your best bet would be to charge at these two dudes over here. Because you saw that Sirius is going to give you backup, and he's going to charge right after you. These guys haven't braced or anything, because they think they're on the offense versus you. They don't realize how quick you are. If your battle instincts are like, okay, charge and hit.
Excellent.
And hit hard, and don't fuck up, because if you get hurt here, like, everybody who's gonna try to escape is gonna come this way. So you need to, like, make sure you win these rolls, if you get my meaning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Heavy lies the crown.
Yeah.
Or heavy lies the head that the crown is on.
So are you charging at these two?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Dipper,
wait.
you also doing that?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
We're gonna fuck him up.
Let's do the turn now. Dipper, you are first to move. You're attacking these two guys. You see as Dipper charges across the field, I believe you have both your weapons again now.
Yep.
Okay, you're gonna add an additional D9, or D9, D6, and go ahead and make your roll. Would you like to use any of your points?
No.
Okay. Let me roll for them. Oh, it's so bad that you did not use your roll right then. Oh my god, this bad.
Oh.
Oh, dude.
What happened? What happened?
He got so many 3s.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 versus.
Oh my. Oh fuck.
Goodbye.
Versus your 2.
Oh,
Dude.
fuck.
I'm gonna use 2 destiny points.
Yeah, you better. This other guy.
God fucking damn it, dude. Literally, I don't do it because this entire fucking session, every time somebody preemptively rolled destiny or used a destiny point, they didn't roll a single 3.
Yeah. I'm sorry, dude.
My fucking god, dude.
You're gonna go ahead and charge forward. As you do, this guy here, so you're gonna hit this guy, so the first guy, you're using 2 destiny points?
Yeah.
So this first guy here, yeah, so that's gonna be, you gotta, so you're
I'm
4.
fucking dead, dude.
No, you're not dead, but you are unconscious. So this guy's got a 4, you got a 4, this other guy's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh wait, no, but the other guy's gonna hit you on the ground, isn't he?
Yeah, I'm fucking dead.
You're gonna charge forward, dude. This first guy, as you lunge at this guy and go forward, you attack this guy. He's gonna go ahead and take this gigantic axe of his, and he's gonna go ahead and I'm gonna have him do. Yeah, I don't know why he wouldn't take up an injury, so I think it's a level 3 injury. And he's gonna deal a level 3 injury to you. And so as you charge forward, you're a little bit unconfident, kind of taken aback by the situation, and he's gonna bury this axe. And you get Karma. You're gonna stand right there and see as it goes into his clavicle. Okay. Actually,
Can I?
no. Wait, hold on. You're actually safe. Wait, hold on.
Does Dipper have armor?
No.
Hold on. One second. I just realized.
I had on.
I don't think you can move.
Who, me?
I think that one square between you and that other guy is going to save your life. Because you can't charge anymore. This guy just buried an axe in your chest.
Okay.
If you engage the second guy, you would have died, but you can't really move. He just literally buried an axe in your chest. 1, 2. Yeah. So he got a 7 versus your 4. That's a level 3. As you charge forward versus this other guy, no, you're still alive, but you are fucked. He's gonna go ahead.
I'm dead, dude.
He's gonna kick you in the chest and bury an axe in your chest. You don't get to this other guy. And you stand there as this guy pulls his axe out. You feel just this like drain on your body, and you begin to cough blood. You can't move forward anymore, though. This square right here just saved your life.
It doesn't matter. I'm dead anyway.
Karma, it is your turn. You're charging at these guys. Would you like to use a destiny point?
I'm sorry, guys, but no, I don't really have any faith in the situation. It was good while it lasted.
Dipper.
Well,
Can I like say something?
I mean, you declared you'd attack, right?
You already declared your attack. You're attacking already, Karma.
Yes, of course I'm going to attack, but I'm not gonna use a destiny point. I mean, you know what? Sure, yeah, I'll use.
You guys think you've lost here? You guys have not lost at all yet. Like
Uhtred is dead.
Oh, Uhtred's dead right
I'm
now,
about
yeah.
to die.
Yeah. Karma, would you like to use your destiny point or not?
Sure, yeah,
Okay.
sure.
So that's gonna
Okay.
be... Guys, don't get angry. Don't worry. There is a story here. Roll your dice.
Okay.
I believe
hold
that'll
on.
because you're charging, so you're gonna get an extra d6.
Yeah, I'm charging. I want to assist with acrobatics.
Absolutely. Would you like to
and
use a destiny point on both things?
sure, why not?
It would be very smart too.
Sure, okay.
So first, make your first roll.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure with my new stuff, I roll 8d6.
Yep.
That's
Well,
my base.
It would be 96 because you're charging.
96 now because I'm charging.
So first roll that.
Okay. I have a headache. You're stressing me out.
So you get 1,
Oh my
2, 3, 4,
fucking
5,
God.
6, 7, 8. Okay, now roll
And then
your assisted.
the acrobatics.
Yes, but this is assisted, so all the 3s are also
Oh,
assists.
okay. Hold on. What was my acrobatics roll again? I forgot.
It
6?
It's 3
6, right?
plus 2. Yeah, it's 6. And then you also are gaining advantage on that.
You know, Jack, if you just didn't want to continue the game, you could have just, you know.
No, that's not
you
the point.
don't have to kill us all.
No, so you got a 9, Karma. Hold on. Karma got a 9. Okay, because you got 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's a 1 over plus your original 1, 2,
Oh my
3.
God.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Plus 1, 9. Okay,
Oh
you go
my
ahead.
God.
You can get so on this guy here. You get a
Yeah.
level 2, which means you can either deal a level 2 injury, or I think you can disarm him, which would probably be way better.
Yeah.
And
Is
then
there a way
on this
I can
other-
like disarm him and stun him, or like just disarm him?
You can just disarm him, but remember, Sirius is attacking right behind you, and this guy is going to
Yeah.
lose all the dice you take away from him.
Yeah, I want to disarm him. Like, I want to use my whip to disarm him, and I'm gonna keep his weapon.
Okay, absolutely. And then on this guy on the top here, you also get a level 2 on this guy.
I'm gonna steal his shit too.
Okay, so Karma's gonna go ahead and charge forward. As she does, she's going to go ahead and whip and and steal both of their axes. Do you want to just toss them into the rubble?
No, I'm fucking keeping them.
You can't hold them all. You have nowhere to hold them.
Oh, god damn it.
You gotta get rid of them.
Shit.
Just throw them as far as you can.
I'm fucking chucking them as far as I can. Do I need to roll for that? How far I can fucking throw it?
Now, I'm gonna say as part of your whip, like you whip it and you yank it and you chuck it.
Yeah.
So you're gonna chuck it
Dipper, I'm sorry. I wish I went first.
You're gonna go.
No, it's my fucking fault for not using that destiny point. I would have beat him.
So Karma's gonna charge forward, and she goes, I don't know, what do you say as you see Dipper get an axe buried in his chest?
I am literally just screaming.
You hear this war cry as Karma goes, whoosh, whoosh, and the first axe that just got buried in Dipper's chest gets flung out of her hands, and it goes chucking and like it flies off over into the rubble. And the second guy kind of raises his axe, readying to attack Dipper, because it was going to be his turn, and that's gonna get launched away. Okay. This guy here, he is so that's the end of your turn, Karma. You disarmed them. This other cultist that was gonna attack, this guy down here. These archers begin to shoot at these guards down here. The battle ensues. I'm gonna say 1 guard dies and 3 cultists die.
I have a headache.
It's stressful. Okay. Finacrio, you're running this way, right? Hey, Finacrio.
Sammy.
Again, I'm just running. Yeah.
Okay, what's your movement speed? Do you know?
What do I add to that?
Here, I'll tell you real quick what it is.
Because I believe I only have a 1 in endurance. Yeah, I have 1 in endurance.
Maybe you have athletics, so you would have a 35 movement. So you can go to here. Or actually here it'd be, you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There you go. And I will say Nat comes with you. So you get to here, you stop right in front of Vex. You see Vex's skull is beginning to reform, and she's coughing up teeth and blood and shrapnel as she begins to drag herself to her feet, and she is growling her ass off. You see
That's
Luck.
not a good image.
You see Luck is glowing as he begins to like reconstruct and stand back up. His hand going out to his side as he's summoning a blade. You see Uhtred lying on the ground.
Oh, that's just even more powerful. Why'd you have to point that out?
It's because it matters. 1 second. Hey, Jake. We need you. Sorry.
I was dead though.
Okay.
Sorry.
Jake, are you
I was
back?
dead, so yes. Can you hear me?
Uhtred, you gasp and regain consciousness. You see this slight glowing on your skin, your injury on your arm completely vanishing. You look around and there are...
What about my head?
Your head is your body is glowing and you're moving.
Holy shit, Jack! You can't just play with us like this.
Did you guys really think that I would do that to a character?
He's
yes!
100%. 100%.
You have the power. Summon the God Ray Spotlight.
Uhtred,
How do I get my character still laying on the ground?
So Uhtred, you regain consciousness, and actually Uhtred, as you're laying there dead on the ground, you're walking through a field. Actually, you're walking into your house and you see your mom, and you turn and there you see your mom, you see your dad, you see your Mary, you see these people you love, and then for a second, your mom walks up to you and she's gonna grab you and go, wake up, and then you draw in breath.
I can't pick my character up, by the way. I can't move him. I think the game killed me. Oh, it's because we're in turn order, Jack.
Yes, you're in turn order. Uhtred, you're only getting up onto your feet this round. You resurrect. You have a gigantic thing through your chest right now that won't come out. While that's in your chest, you are losing 2 dice. Okay?
Pull it out.
But you can
Be a man.
Can you stand my my character token up though?
Yeah, absolutely. You could, if you wanted to this turn, you can go ahead and rip that out.
Pull it
Jack,
out.
does my wound magically heal too?
No, you're
He
not
drank.
Angel
He
King.
drank the lemonade.
I'm
Uhtred,
gonna kind of look around, kind of confused, and kind of remembering what happened.
Uhtred, you're like stumbling up to, like, you're on the ground still. If you want to roleplay.
Last time I
I'm
checked, Uhtred wasn't Angelkin either.
If you there,
Let's see if we're wrong.
I have had a long con going per se.
Yes, maybe.
Oh,
Son of a
So-
bitch.
This has been planned since the start.
I'm on the ground, and I'm kind of like, where am I? Oh, there I am. I'm on the ground, and I'm kind of looking around, dazed. I'm seeing everyone fight. I feel this thing in my chest, and I just gonna, I guess, kind of like do what needs to be done and yank it out, and toss it to the side, and like gasp for air.
You still are going to have this level 2 injury. Okay? Because you resurrected with it in you.
Yeah.
Until you heal. Okay, that is your turn. Finacro, you move. Finacro, so turn order is going to... Oh, no, Sirius gotta go. So, Sirius, you're charging at these dudes over here?
Yep. What are these guys rolling now that they lost their axes?
So, they lost 3 dice.
Okay.
So, technically...
What they were rolling before.
Let me look here.
Cool.
They are super fucked. So, 1, 2... no, that was my other roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this guy only is rolling a 4, and this other guy is rolling a 1, 2, 3. This other guy has no dice. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So this guy on the top here, I believe this guy on the top has no dice right now.
Okay. So I'd be rolling charging 8d6 plus whatever the charge bonus is.
Would you like to add a destiny point to that?
I mean, why not? Well, is there any reason to save him? I don't think so.
Save who?
Like save it for another group, the cultists pestering the guard just above that.
You don't have the combat tactics, so I can't really tell you what to do. If you have that combat skill,
yeah. Ooh, that's actually a skill. Okay.
Wait.
An educational thing.
Can we talk about that?
Yes.
Jack?
So Uhtred and Karma came up with it. All it does is they roll, and it only depends on how good of a roll they make. It's only at the start of combat. I will go ahead and tell them, like, and it's basically they've had training because Uhtred's been in the guard and Karma's had other training.
I would like totally have that, right?
You never you never stayed long enough to get your combat training. You got your dagger combat training.
I trained for years.
We can trade that, but you have to trade another skill. They had to pay for that, and they came up with that.
I took a negative in general knowledge.
You can learn it later. But
I mean,
it basically is like. But remember, it doesn't help you at all. I only give you a suggestion. I can only tell you like what it seems like. So if you're just good enough, you would already know. Okay.
Yeah, no, but I did train for like 5 years.
You never learned. You learned how to fight monsters, not battlefield tactics, because that's what they know.
You do know a resurrected guard that can teach you, just putting it out there.
Alright, anyway, I am preemptively spending a destiny point, why not?
Good job. Good
and then...
And remember, you can spend destiny points
90,
on top of
right?
this if you want.
Yeah, but we don't have a whole lot of those anymore.
Nope.
Alright, so that's 96.
Man, I really wish that we would have...
Oh god.
I really wish that we would have gotten to the festival before they changed the rules.
Oh, that was good.
1, 2, 3.
3,
Hold on. Let me look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, okay, how do you want to kill this first guy? Actually, what's your armor penetration?
It's my sword. 2.
Okay. And what is your, so it's 2. He has 1 armor on top of that. So you gained a level 6 victory. He He's going to reduce this down to a level 4 injury. With 1 strength and
so
one his
fatal.
last point of armor. This is a fatal. You can dismember him.
Okay. I will dismember his legs. So I'm basically running really low to the ground with like both like sword and breaker drawn. And I basically swing around with like a whistling noise and just like slice his legs in half. And am using the momentum to kind of do an extra step, another twirl, and attack this guy.
Okay, go ahead. So I believe against that guy had a 7. He lost his thing, so he's got a 4. Versus your, what was yours again? 2.
It was 6 after armor. Yeah, it was
6, and then he is also going to reduce that by. So you got a 6, he got a 4. He's going to reduce that by 2. He is going to go ahead and so actually you guys nullify it. So you drive your sword into him. His armor is going to go ahead and catch it, and he's going to scream as you dismember his friend. But you don't have armor penetration. He's going to burn a strength point to resist injury, but he's going to stand there and fight.
Sword armor penetration too, or can you only do that once per turn?
No. So you can. So he has armor 3. Your sword penetration is 2. So you have to go through 1 point of armor, and then he's going to burn his strength. So basically, you would have done a level 1 injury on him if he hadn't burned his strength.
Okay. Yeah.
But he burnt his
Gotcha.
strength.
Cool.
Okay. So. Yeah, turn order resets. Finacrio already moved. Lord Redguard, or Roseblood here, is going to go ahead and grab his wife here and begin moving. This guard is going to actually charge. He's going to move forward here and scream. He's going to also go ahead and attack this cultist. Now this guy's dead because you chopped his legs off. And this guy is actually, this guard is going to finish the guy off the ground and attack the other guy. So he's going to charge forward. He's going to just bury, I'm not going to make him roll for it. He's going to bury his sword into this guy's chest, and as he does, he's going to sling around and attack this guy in the back. And I believe this guy has attacked 1, 2, 3. No, he can still fight one more this turn, 4. Let me roll his dice. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 versus this guy's 4. He is going to hit again. He's only going to deal a level 1 injury to this guy. He's going to go ahead and stagger him. So he's going to go charge forward. He's going to parry this guy's sword as you guys are all surrounding this guy and mobbing him. And he's just going to basically check him with his shoulder. And this guy's going to stumble for a second. Okay, turn order resets. Finacrio, what would you like to do?
Yeah.
You just saw me wake up too.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Yeah, that was a little freaky. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna continue running in the direction of Karma and Dipper, but well, no. First, I'm gonna try to kind of look into my mind and say to kind of like this voice that has just been kind of pestering me. What do I do? How do I get out of this situation with Nat and I alive? And if he tells me something, if he even responds, if he tells me something that I would want to do, I want to do it. But if it's something I don't want to do, I'm just going to continue running towards Dipper and Karma, if that's okay. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I think it's going to tell you, it's going to say, break their minds. And it's going to, you feel this like a voice, and I think it would be telling you to go after probably this guy over here. Actually, basically, yeah, like, you just need to, it wants you to break their minds and run, is what the voice says.
Is breaking a mind just a Minecraft roll?
Yeah.
And I read the rules.
The magic, and it just worked. Yeah, so your roll would be 3, 4, 5, or 6. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry, only 5. But the thing is, nobody can hurt you if you do it. Like, you don't have a lot of options right now. You're not very good in melee combat. There's no.
You got that right.
There's no problem with you. Like, if you just do a ranged attack, it can't hurt you.
I would.
Or you could just
So,
be defensive.
kinda-
You could also just run defensive. Actually, wait a second. I'm giving you the combat thing without even saying it. So it's the voice is gonna go ahead and tell you to break their minds and run.
Okay.
And
And
that
it's
way,
referencing towards these guards
yes.
that are
This
okay.
way.
I guess I will attempt that while running with Nat.
Okay. Sirius, what would you like to do?
Hold on. This cultist, what's he doing? Did
He is
did
swarmed
he
right now.
after us?
He seems like he's going to go ahead. He is actually going to make a defensive roll and try to back up.
Okay. Are
He's
there
getting
any
swarmed.
like alleyways or like buildings we can run off to close
Yeah.
by?
You think, basically, if you get past this one guy, there's no enemies, it looks like, over here. There are people screaming and running. You hear death going on ahead of you over here, like in the crowds, as you see like this like fucking mosh pit of like cultists stabbing random people in the crowd.
Oh, so they're even killing people in the crowd as
Yeah.
well. So it's not even this is just pure terror. It's not necessarily
Yeah.
like just nobility. Okay.
No.
That changes things a bit. But probably if we get out of here, it's probably good. Assuming there'd be a guard. Oh, I guess we can just get out of the scene first before figuring out where we want to go next.
What would you like to do?
I'm gonna keep running. Does this guard look like he can handle these 3 cultists?
No. He looks like he's getting overwhelmed and is gonna die. You can see this other guy over here is gonna try to run up. Actually, I'm gonna say
Okay.
he would have already ran up at this point. I forgot he was there. They're fighting. They're doing pretty good. They've taken some blows. They've dealt some blows.
Do I want to help?
Probably not. I'm just saying.
Yeah, not. I am going to run as far as I can away towards this fountain right here, as far as I can get, which somewhere within that line segment.
Okay,
Probably.
cool. Uhtred,
Yeah.
what do you want to do?
Well, I'm still picking myself up off the ground, aren't I?
You picked yourself up off the ground last round,
Okay.
and you took the thing out of your chest. You still have a level 2 injury though.
I'm gonna kind of turn. What's Vex doing?
So Vex is like getting up, gritting her teeth. I'm gonna say, I'll say you can see what she does first. She is going to go ahead and yell at you, "Run!"
I'm gonna kind of turn back and kind of grab her and pull her with me as
Okay.
we run. We're just gonna keep running
And Luck
as far as we can.
Luck is gonna do the same. Like he is going to basically like defend Finocchio actually. And Luck is like real fast. He's gonna go ahead and basically like be in between. Actually, he's gonna run to the front here and basically put himself in between you guys and the cultists here.
What's Kilroy? Is Kilroy okay?
Kilroy is just kind of standing there shocked as he just saw you fucking resurrect. And
Who also
like,
only resurrect?
you
I'm
can
just
see
curious.
as Kilroy is like crying tears of joy as like the just 2 like favorite people in the world just fucking died and resurrected in front of him.
Oh wait,
Oh,
this is an evil plot to kill Kilroy. How could
I
I have
know.
not seen this sooner?
I shall sacrifice the whole party to kill the cripple.
Yeah, I was like, okay, well, he gave up on killing Kilroy, so he just killed Uhtred.
What a perfect sacrifice for such a glorious victory.
I would not just kill a player randomly if I didn't have a point.
So I'm gonna kind
Listen
of run
here.
as far as I can, and as I'm running, like also make sure Kilroy follows.
Yeah. You know, for some reason, Jack, I just don't believe you. You know.
You just need to use destiny points, son. Don't complain at me.
Oh,
So
yeah,
I-
whatever,
I-
yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
So
maybe you
guys,
should
hold
just
on.
hear-
Hey
better
guys, it is
at-
getting late. Let's wrap this up. So make your points.
I can't move. I can't move my character, so I'm just running as far as I can.
Okay, sounds good.
Like,
Karma, what would you like to
with
do?
Vex and Kilroy.
Well, I mean, Dipper is on the floor, bleeding in front of me.
He's still on his
I'm
feet.
on the. No, yeah.
He's not down technically.
Okay.
He's just
Um,
seriously injured, I believe. Not fatally, but seriously. If he doesn't
Level
get medical attention, I think in the next hour he dies.
Okay. There's still one guy left, right?
This guy in the middle here, yes, but he has no weapon this turn.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay, I'm ending his shit.
Okay.
And then I'm fucking running.
So
I'm
he's-
grabbing Dipper and I'm
so you're gonna
fucking
attack
running.
and just run.
Yeah, I don't even care if he dies or not.
Okay, sounds good. Dipper, what would you like to do?
If I'm running with Karma, but if I
There's no, just so you guys. Actually, I'm not gonna say that. Never mind.
you were giving Sammy pointers. Can you
Fine.
give me
This
some
guy's
pointers,
defending.
please?
There's no point in not hitting him.
Oh,
he can't hurt you.
Well, if I make a polycraft roll, can I do anything else?
You can actually use Polycraft now to heal.
Wait, what?
Yep.
Yay! Heal
How does that
yourself.
Didn't. It's healing factor. So it's, it's a
okay.
level 3. If you get a level 3 check, you can heal.
I'm
It doesn't heal you
I'm not gonna
instantly.
make it.
It doesn't heal you instantly, but it heals you over time. It's only
Okay.
you only get to make a level. No, it's a level 2 check.
Oh, it's a level 2 check?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think the way I worked it out is it heals you 1 point right away, and then it heals you quicker over time.
Okay. Hold on.
So
I'm saying
honestly,
the prayer.
you could just make a Polycraft check and see if you could heal yourself.
Alrighty.
But it's gonna burn most of your Ichor. You only have 1 Ichor. Well, you don't make it this turn, dude. You make it this declaration.
Oh, sorry.
Hold
I
those
gotta
dice.
drop the dice. Wait, hold them? Okay.
Hold those dice. Hold on. Fanakra, what are you doing?
I already said what I was doing.
Oh, you did? Oh, that's right. Damn it. So hold on. Oh, then it loops back to the turn order. Yeah, Dipper, you go first. Make that roll. You went first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so here's the way this works. So actually, do I want to do it that way? Actually, yeah, I do. So the way a Polycraft roll checks you do is you make the roll first, and then based on the roll, you get to decide what you did. Kind of like how with sword, like you gain the points over the enemy, and then you can choose what you do. So if you look there, so you have 3 Ichor right now. Okay, you can spend it on anything there. So you could do a healing factor, or right now you could gain a strength or reflex.
Why would I only have 3?
So I changed that to did nobody read it? I guess they didn't release it early enough. But each point in Fellcraft vocation gives you 3 Ichor. So you only have 3.
Okay.
But they're very useful now, don't worry. Like, it's super powerful. So you could right now give yourself healing factor, and that's going to heal you over time, and it's going to remove 1 layer of injury instantly. Okay? Or you could go ahead and gain yourself a strength and reflex. Or reflex. So it's up to you. The healing factor might be nice.
Or I could permanently transform.
You cannot. You do not have 4 Ichor. You only have 3. So even though you roll that, it has to use up the what's called.
I see.
You just do a
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. Okay, so healing factor gives me one point regenerated now, and then what?
So it's 1 point regenerated now, and then you heal. You like narratively heal faster over time. So instead of taking multiple days for you to heal, you would heal in like a day, right? Okay. But you could also go ahead and just take a strength or a reflex, because effectively that's the same thing as reducing your injury by 1. You gain a dice back, and then you're technically more combat effective, but you still have this crazy injury.
Yeah.
So you could do either one. I would probably. What are you doing?
Wait, no. Finish up. You would probably what?
I don't know what I would do. I think they're both good. If you think you're going to fight more, then the strength is a better thing, because you need to stay on your feet and you need to hit hard, and you're not hitting hard right now. Effectively, no matter which one you choose, you're going to gain the same amount of dice. The nice thing about the strength one is that then you would have a strength point on top of that for an hour where it's extra health.
Alright, yeah, I'm going to take the strength.
Okay. So that's what you're going to do. So and then you're running, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys see as Dipper, after getting hit, the guy pulls the axe out of him. He stumbles to his feet and kind of regains it, and he's just gonna go ahead and he's gonna roar kind of. And as he does, you see like his bones in his hands break. The stuff around you see this kind of like this amassment. It's like a werewolf transformation, but a gradual one. And he's gonna go ahead and he looks a little bit thicker and a little bit bigger. He's got claws and he's in his cat mode now. And he's gonna go ahead and shrug off that hit a little bit, and you're gonna run, right?
Yep.
Okay.
With Karma.
So we're gonna say, for all intents and purposes, if you guys run this way, we're gonna say at this point you guys are out of it since you're over here. Okay. Uhtred, your turn. You're just running, right?
Yep. With Vex and Kilroy.
Kilroy slow though.
Yeah, but I'm not leaving my boy.
So I'm gonna say I'm not gonna count everything out. I'm gonna say you guys make it over here. Kilroy's gonna make it there. Vex gonna make it here. Luck is gonna stay behind and defend Finacrio. Finacrio's not as fast. Finacrio's gonna make it to here. Nat's sticking with Finacrio. Luck is following Finacrio.
That's right. So kind. I didn't realize, Of course, my life is on the line, and all our lives are on the line.
Last turn of combat. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm sorry, but, Karma, you wanted to hit this guy before you ran, right? You can't get hurt, though, by the way. So there's no purpose not to.
I mean, yeah, sure. I really, at this point...
Don't care.
No, I'm alive.
Just roll. Hold on. Just to see. If
Jack, listen, Jack, I'm not kidding. You gave me a stress headache. I was convinced we were all going to fucking die.
Oh my god.
No, Jack, you don't understand. When I made that roll,
I'd like to say how gracefully you handled your death.
What?
You handled your death so gracefully.
He walked away.
Like,
I really thought it was like a pre-coordinated thing.
There was one way, but the problem is you guys didn't look around the actual festival. I was gonna give you guys a chance to figure out what's going on, but you guys went straight to the main thing. Anyways,
I bought clothes.
I knew murder homicidal maniacs were going to be here because my boys.
I'll roll for you, Karma. How about that?
I just rolled.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I accidentally rolled 6, so then I rolled 2 more.
I see. 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy only rolls a 3. 1, 2, 3. So he gets a 3 versus your 4. So you can. Actually, he lost 2 points. Didn't he get staggered? Yeah. So, he only got a 1. So you get a 1 versus your 4. You can do a level 3 injury.
That's a dismemberment, right?
No, that's level 4.
No. Okay. I don't know.
You can make him go pro.
Stab him and leave.
I'll just make him. I'll just trip him, and I'll leave him for the next person.
So you're gonna trip him? Okay. So Karma, you go ahead. As this guy's like trying to defend himself and protect himself.
I want to punch him in the face so hard he falls on his butt. Yeah.
Sure. He's gonna go ahead and flail back on his ass, grabbing his nose. It's just the force of the punch. It didn't deal any damage. On the ground. Sirius, are you attacking before you run? I forget.
I didn't say that I was attacking, so no.
That did not happen. So, I'm gonna say you guys boogie woogie and run off towards the buildings outside of the street view. This guy's laying on his ass. This guard's gonna go ahead and plunge a sword into him.
And it's on my turn.
Finacrio would try to break his mind, but considering he is dead, he doesn't really have a mind to break at this point.
Yes. So I believe this guy's only rolling minus his 4 karma, so that's... Oh god. So he's dead. He's dismembered. This guy's gonna go ahead and chop off his legs on the ground. Basically starting at his knees. This guy's gonna scream in pain, and he's gonna fall. We're gonna effectively say that combat is over since there's nothing in your way now, and you guys have Luck and Vex. I would like one thing to do though. I want everybody here to make me a perception check. The people that are on the far side, that are really far away from the building over. Actually, you guys would have a better view because it wouldn't be collapsed. So let me see. So, people that are Dipper, Karma, and Sirius, your guys' check is level 3. Everybody else who's behind the thing over here, that's level 4.
What about
Alright,
mine? I'm
I got
kind of like
4.
in between it.
Wait, I forgot.
Everyone just make their rolls, I'll tell you. So, Sirius,
Okay.
you get it, Sirius.
4.
Uhtred, you did not get it.
That's fair. I just died, so.
Karma, you did not get it.
Okay, so like if I click the
Did
dice,
not get it for
like
macro.
How do
if I
you
click,
lower it?
You right click on the dice to lower it, I believe.
Who even all is with us?
I don't know. You guys
We're
are
about to
over
be
there.
there with you. Too.
how do I cancel? Like whenever I'm getting ready to roll dice, I accidentally put too much.
You
Oh,
right click
just
on the dice.
yeah,
Right
right
click.
click it.
Okay. Hey.
You did not get it because you
Nope.
needed a 3.
Oh wait, no.
The only
Yeah,
person
for
that
some
got it
reason.
was Sirius.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sirius, you look over. Actually, unless Zami, are you still making a roll? Who's making a roll?
Here.
I did, and I got a 1.
The dice are stuck.
Finacrio,
The dice are stuck. That's what you hear.
You look over towards the collapsed structure, and these beams over here, they're tipped in, but they haven't fully collapsed. So these guys here, these haven't collapsed, they're just tipped in towards the middle where this explosion happened. You see on the other side, you see a young man in cultist robes reaching down into this stone container that they had up on stage before, and he's wearing a bandana. He's going to reach down and grab the spear of destiny out of it.
Oh fuck.
And that's what you see. Okay.
Okay, yeah, we're fucked.
So I'm going to say that for
Can I
this,
say that we all caught up with each other?
we're gonna do this we're gonna do RP real quick, and then we're gonna wrap up the session. You guys, after this fucking crazy thing, I'm assuming everybody's just bolting with each other into the darkness, right?
Yeah.
As Uhtred,
Yeah.
as you guys run towards the set, like away from the, as you run away, you guys turn back and you see guards of like the Red Legion begin to flood into the area, and all of these cultists are screaming for Amon, and they're all fighting to the death and all dying. You see and you can only just barely pick it out as somebody in the middle just shoots up into the sky. And I'm gonna go ahead and change.
We are fucked.
We're gonna go ahead and end it there, I think.
Yeah, I think it's a good ending.
Yeah.
Oh my
Sounds like a
god.
personal problem to me.
I feel like I damaged people. I'm sorry.
Bro, you.
You need to use destiny points. Okay. Thanks
No,
for watching,
okay.
everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day, and tune in next time to figure out what the fuck is going on. Bye.
Ugh.